Saturday, the last day of the month of September. Eradia dom ene epa ho a ye see a new month mu nyame ya doma ochena the month of October. Eradi ni edini epa ene boja ye se oni mesa na ewie bosome September yi enema ko se wo mu eba no football ma wo kan sie ne ko say best part Premier League national see so far no with team no made mo no what say enra Accra Lions. Hey, Accra Lions. Wo mu ye adwuma omo ni nkuguo they want away to breakum omakwa akopeke a point ewo ho ye de hon sem no beba from the best part Premier League na now bofo akota no home Sunyani Coronation Park ne so enye fedi agro womo ni Accra to folk ade bebo ni ye de hon sem no ade beba nyame ya adoma ochina best part Premier League games no bet what ne na nwumre no nsia no Asante Kotoko ne Karala de awie ewo weekend games a etodwa no Kaise games last weekend ye de hon sem na de ba na emom no yebo bet part Premier League no Dreams FC ne media ma wo mu nsi akan ewo Ghana League ni mu this weekend and am so makopie mu nkwafo man so wo bokobo the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederation Cup no media ma any Dreams FC and na ne wo mo nan ba ko eduke na asase so akase ba ko me kokoka ho ebe wie sai ade ama omo ewo mre nei media ma wo Guinea na Dreams FC and so Liberia. I want some near the beba. You be con performance one sa. You be re games ni ye vet and winting ye be come over from the EPL to La Liga, the Italian Serie A, no German Bundesliga and the French Liga no. You be home come on afi other news and in anabo buffing performance one. Ye they are two dry at the amount. And Barcelona. I Ramos Casonia goal and Kobeshe. Na go no dia washe but one shaman a team Sevilla or shade ma Barcelona but say didn't could him on top of the La Liga table no ya the one some beba Hironya Madrid game no one some to say they to the amount na no dear ewo England because 4:30 no ye be who say Ange Postecoglou eduma no waya it is waya no after on Arsenal ball 2-2 no ene what on Safra Papa Club on the Mantia neighbor Dominic Zoboslai mo one baby share Liverpool and I say Tottenham Hotspur and a game no easy cry Chelsea for a very last cry na watch because the game is on Monday. Man United for na other games are Kenya near the baba soon on the show and on Tiani and snack up him son on Kono ever born 9 a.m. and ever sorry Konya so me didn't hear the mess Ruby Adams yeba ya the coach of the day and the famous birthday no Eddie kind Eddie Abana Fenwich no ya boy ram one performance so na hon kuma hodwa yen saka no yet to me Eddie atudwa Eddie amount this Saturday morning the last day of the month of September no yaba sesie is 26 minutes past 6.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Battle for nations.
This is the finest. This is the best. King of Sports. Kastle FM.
Yamana fe yamfa yen quote of the day no entudwa emfama but me ka wan opese show ni live on Facebook. Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Ramu hona show ni my live like my share na fa comments ni bra. Yeba ken kan ya dia ma media man ni Dreams FC Africa ni nie. Wa mo ba rama ana send yema be kwasai e dia ma wa mo yenya message no. Na teams ahodo a esi akan na watwa wie won performance one so no wadwenche e was say are we going to get an away win our bet part Premier League mu ana with 3 mu yenya message e wo Facebook and I say and WhatsApp line and text line is so 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 for dwenche for ho brand yan kinkan wujumadi so yen to me emfa emma once again me din at the Miss Ruby Adams Robert Mensah Sports on Kastle 90.3 FM any other someone yen quote of the day on pay the tieni no matter what happens in life be good to people. No matter what happens in life be good to people. Being good to people is a wonderful legacy to leave behind. And only yen quote of the day for this Saturday morning. No, the best CBA and I said the ACBA who come bia no. What you say? So he na to, but I don't just say. For home soon so no fakogu obi so fakogu nipa bi so. Wo share obi na obi adu wo muna se kusu because oni ma bi a wo community no there bi. and found in the and be good to people. O kasemu, hey, a friend sa woni ye mu, nyoba ye biano. Mama near wo femono enkonya an effect on somebody else. There be entisa, what the can be our problem. But nyina mu no, ye try say advice be ya dear stereo be a be show be a from no bet media mano. Nyina important. And only idea here ye pa. Memo being free amount chain call more because oh za papa we. Oh onya. That be but there be an way but that situation no. Nima be an our community, me sell be pa. No matter the wo fam wa brabo mu no. Be a good person. Be good to others. Important here pa. Menim ma obi hu sa wo ye nipa say. Mo bi hu sa won so no dwi nipa ho. Amanfo amu bo ankofo no maka so mo kan ni omu komu abu ya wunyini obi our problem they are comment ba ne I champion obi our problem but ni nyina mu no ma wo ne wa nua no ntemu no enya sumdwe anopani ni coat of the day yedi atudwa na ya Saturday amanfo be kwa yi amanfo be kwa wedding ni ade hey there say sisi bi afato achi just enjoy life and be good to others no matter what you are going through no be good to others and only the best legacy obetimi leave behind ye fire famous birthday ti our crown fan to also
the real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM 90.3, blending tradition with style.
Yamfa a famous birthday no emra na fe yanko amano ne nsem ne mu emra na would do better when Olivier Giroud and I do birthday Olivier Jonathan Giroud or didn't birthday or your France in this year me no ka say na wanya 38 years na the tienie when or striker yes or a striker that's when you're 37 years in there 37 years or a striker Edma AC Milan about my teams ahodo pi wa bomon pay wa bo Arsenal from 2012 to 2018 or by Chelsea 2018 to 2021 NNA osi akan e wo Italy Edma AC Milan omo eboboko no enti na wo do bedo Olivier Giroud and wa odi ne birthday no Arsenal, Chelsea, AC Milan. Eho nyina no watumi asia kan ye pa e de ama wo mo enye fedi agrokra na Giroud France man no sunim say ne won na ye all time top scorer. Obon ho de 125 games was 54 goals e de ama wo mo na won Arsenal the FA Cup no me ensa Community Shield oje no so 3 okọ Chelsea okọ FA Cup 1 UEFA Champions League oje 1 and the UEFA Europa League no so no one Chelsea etumi eje 1 enso horomo enti utumi say Arsenal ho ne de oje nema be 6 na nyina na Champions League kan ho enti no ba Chelsea be Champions League ho ana ko AC Milan no akwaje the Serie A no so ba ko AC Milan kai say FIFA World Cup in 2018 na omoje no na ade a oka France squad omkwaje the 2018 FIFA World Cup na hunti na would better Olivier Giroud one no do birthday yanko yanim ene opanyin kase Frank Rijkaard enkofo nim no papa Edmundo and when you 61 years 61 yes oya Dutch ni na so free oya Netherlands o se ka na oya central midfielder which was a central defender Wabodima Amsterdam, Sporting Lisbon, Real Zaragoza, AC Milan, no koche UEFA from 1988 to 1993. No Korea nebo ewo. Ayas in 1995. Dutch national team no, na Holland national team no, 73 games, 10 goals. Oba into coaching. Assistant coach the Netherlands obefa team na national team na kasanfa oko Sparta Rotterdam oko PM Barcelona koye coach from 203 to 208 Galatasaray and oko Osako coach Saudi Arabia minor if 2013 mepim na edi onyanye coach bia emfama obi a Frank Rijkaard ne hon ko trophies ni de bebrebe no ISJ ye na we hear Champions League on ISJ 1 European Cup Winners' Cup no J1 AC Milan Serie A 2 Coppa Italia 1 European Cup 2 European Super Cup 2 and Intercontinental Cup 2 Netherlands Euro 1988 no one wom NGC wom enansom ba oboye nyina ni Ballon d'Or wanyi bio ba roto so miensa in 1988 and in 1989. And on komo and a dear to already Eddie Frank Rijkaard obey coach no what the Barca La Liga no 2 Super Copa de España 2 or the Barca at the Champions League in 2005 season as a manager no onye the packet to akra oban homo Frank Rijkaard. Finally I don't the Eddie Heavy Renard what in the bad day papa ube PM Africa hanuma or France ni and so the Africa continent teams the national teams no jijig AFCON Ghana fon kofano da Osia Kanro defender and I'm no kase papa to me enya 55 years and now I'm no kase France a mano national team no your head coach national team mano or do ko World Cup and mguase e ko gu on the pa on re ho mano ne nyina no ya adwuma wa coach Zambia wa coach Angola USA moja ko PM was so sure ba Cote d'Ivoire wa ko Lille Morocco na mine no ko coach wo mo Saudi Arabia ya ko World Cup 2022 one your head coach o coach Argentina no ene nedie wa ko France wo coach France e mano e national team no Heavy Renard hon komodo no what the Zambia je AFCON in 2012 o Cote d'Ivoire 2015 om ko share Ghana wa find na moy no am Africa Ghana for nsem e de continue se wo do better one eye orani din Eddie Heavy Renard and so na edi eye ne birthday no pai baby a wo bia wo do birthday no je we show happy birthday pa kaisa oni Olivier Giroud edi eye birthday sanso na one eye orani din Frank Rijkaard do birthday Heavy Renard Ghana for penache sen ko be coach Blasters ba bende alata momwe peyifo no se da bi da wa va milo aba ko fa milo ni sugar ni ade nyina ti akwa nim ente bia obi agudi better no pa bia no ya we show happy birthday
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Lord ebe kwa ma no ne akofa ho nsam no ede aba but ansa ne ebe ko no mama we share this aye birthday no na yenko orani di ede Robert Kwame Fuachi Buedu happy birthday and confirm my way e free Kwame na Suman on aye sister Tema and I'm say yamfa aye birthday wish we and fa mountain Mr. Robert Kwame Fuachi Buedu happy birthday to you this morning wherever you are no ye nyina ye we show happy birthday perade nya okese na ne de wakoma so bia no omanimrem enfama right ye kwama no ne ye kofa wansem ne dia tudwade ya ma games ne do so ma ye nya message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 yanken kan enfama basa beje top wafa Madrid move overtaking and say no overtaking this weekend my you for moto aso ana midweek ye demam moto aso ana muja si ho na ya hwe de ebetumi ato Man City for nso na ya hwe de ebetumi ato Arsenal for nso but the game of the weekend in there Tottenham Hotspur against Liverpool ya kwa no na kwafa ho nsem e de ato 36 minutes past 6
The real sports is here. Kastle 90.3. Kastle The sports king.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute, 39 seconds in round number 7. A referee in charge, Kenny Bayless, recognizes the request to the corner and stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion and the new WBC heavyweight champion. Stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the
Kastle FM
lineal heavyweight champion and the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world.
Right, yam kona fe yamfa and performance so some no and to drama yet from Kastle 90.3 FM so boramo Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast na fe show no live e wo homaye like na share na for commenting na brand yan kenkan wo dwumade so into me and from Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and afa TikTok e wona no ye active ho ye pa follow ye ho na videos ni na no like bi ma ye aha kana TikTok no na me dwan krofo mbehwa one more child like you, yes, I own you. Oh, shall not like it, and I know I'm here to one like it, like mammy, now fay, young queen, now Bibiana come on, sono, and from my Ramona face, some no, Yadia to Yadia, just one coffee Casiamo, and with the first chest, I want no, Mensah and to Jana for Hunyama Ecoso this weekend, and so I want crop for am so, and some no MUDNA, Yabe Piemo, I want the French like guano, near to me, Abweche, and the amount, dear, that is almost no, woman, I'll come in me a week 7. Our France and on bedroom. And no much at was so our week 7 anymore. Now the 10 Abdul Salah Summit, the team FC Learn, one more quawe Strasbourg, one more bomber cannibal comment to me and Tina games need to the 3 p.m. no Paris Saint-Germain, one more quawe, one more Clermont full game no, ebe to me a quaco to draw, 1 p.m. 7 p.m. AS Monaco, one Olympic Club de Marseille, nebe to me Edia Bueni, Nyankopoya Dumoch now started Ryan Bessia Lyon, Toulouse and Metz, Ababob, OG Sinis and Brest. Opiema Adia Laurent and Montpellier, Le Havre and Afelieu, Stade Rennais Subestia Nantes. When the game set to draw, our French League One, the Moutier table in here, Brest, one more the kind. One more 13 points. Omo da hokwa. Breast for better reform. Now enter the best OGC needs. What also me and what 12 points. PSG tosso me and sa. Omo 11 points. And after AS Monaco. One more tosso 9. Ewo 11 points. Score start no. After ni about 6 games. Ya kobo de tosso so. Neso Kylian Mbappe in 6 games no. Was share 7 goals. Ama PSG Mustafa Mohamed. Our Nantes. Wabo 5 games. Ama womo. Not me say yes and for by ye papa nye for the agro French League One mu yanko Germany Bundesliga no week 6 emuni eboa no nanwa da Borussia Dortmund adia said ye tia no ekoko piema wo aya Dortmund a wo mutumi bo amade akwakwachi TIG Hoffenheim ekoko bom ekano ehse Mensah enya ade ahofiamfo no tumi take kan Mensah ba ko no mutumi eyi free ma enyema ko ye pass ma Borussia Dortmund omo ebobo na to tumi say yes Niklas Füllkrug wo bo go ana fe Marco Reus munyina no wo mo so etumi she go ni bi e de aboa ye nei niam akwankan e de ma boboko a eno enso eye Bayern na say Borussia Dortmund a wo mo e de akoma ni ye panso no e wo German Bundesliga ni me games ne to so exactly 1:30 afternoon no Wolfsburg, Omane Frankfurt, Mainz 05, Asia Leverkusen, FC Cologne, Bo Stuttgart, Bochum, and Mönchengladbach, Heidenheim, Ebesia Union Berlin, Nafe, big game Ninye, 4:30. RB Leipzig, over say Leipzig. One match na fiena fe, one man Bayern Munich game no to me to draw 4:30 to Bayern kwa away. Game where there, I say, you know, I don't know, the short normally can ball before the start of the season, no, Leipzig for Bayern for your penty, where revenge, and I say repeat, and until Leipzig, was to Bayern and there, I didn't say, upon ya, Duma, and there 4:30, no, and I 8 to watch that games near Darmstadt against Werder Bremen, and a Freiburg against Augsburg, table in here. Dortmund 14 kunim enwada no wamaba on top of the table with 14 points. Bayern Munich tosumi enu omo 13 points. Leverkusen tosumi yensa omo 13 points. And after Stuttgart etoso 9 ewo 12 points. Leipzig omo tumisha Bayern Ombe come ni me pa omo 12 points omo toso enum na ko pia so far no ade afei ani abo 5 games abo 6 no weekend yakobo the 6th game no nanso branch Grasse wono ewo etesem Stuttgart wabought 10 goals Hurricane ewo Bayern Munich wache 7 goals so to me say yes enye fedi agro kra Kwame na dan for Boniface wono ewo Leverkusen 6 goals and wache say Boniface we call the Bonima come beto ye pa but beba bonti Boniface wono ewo Leverkusen no about 6 game goals sir bibia konkan edemano yanko piemo the Italian Calcio Serie A nimu yamfa fixtures nintu dwamfa ma odi Napoli fo nei wo mne Vitosimen entokwatia simu no ene Napoli team no omo akwa we ne wo mo kwa kosia leshe bobo no eno ya 1 pm na sa game no enso etumi etodwa mede ho sam no ede eba ewo dwumade ne so na kopie ma 4 pm no big game eba so AC Milan wo mo ne SS Lazio ebetumi ede aboa ni ansana and you race 6:45 Inter Milan akwa away akohia Salernitana enti Inter game no so ya nwumrei 6:45 ochna games ni 10:30 am no Bologna besha Empoli Udinese 1 p.m. obesha Genoa big game ochna 4 p.m. Miami team Atalanta Bergamasca or Bergamo no wamone Juventus bet media boy ni ochna 4 p.m. ansana Moreno awatwefa ne bo ochna 6:45 no one AS Roma team no 8 minutes for Sinoni Casio e de akwa akoboy ni Monday night football ni ba Monday on komo no ye de betu dwa etumi e de ama after 6 games yakobo the 7th game no Inter Milan edikan over 15 points AC Milan tosumi you know also 15 points Juve wamatasomi enza almost 13 points and Atlanta toso 9 ewa 12 points Napoli defending champions almost toso enum almost 11 points Roma why hey Roma yira say Roma for form cra 16 position Roma we are no more here Yanko Piema so far no Lautaro Martinez Inter Milan 5 goals and washe Federico Chiesa Juve washe 4 goals Dusan Vlahovic Juve washe 4 goals Domenico Berardi Sassuolo Calcio 4 goals Abrante Pinamonti Sassuolo 4 goals Victor Osimhen Napoli 4 goals and Olivier Giroud the birthday man one also washe 4 goals at the ama AC Milan no ye koma e free Italy at the airba me de hon 72 John Kastle 90.3 FM Yanko PM Spain La Liga wamo de omo midweek intinene omo boy e the 8th week into match week 8 and ye koneno da Barcelona omoche Sevilla etwomo by 1-0 game mu yadin ayire pa pampe na didimu azebo no obi anhye bi basafo ntumi nhya mpa basafo mu ntumi nhye ena Sergio Ramos da bi mia me yade mehye me ho amamunti Sergio Ramos eposo atane tumu edema aya Barcelona me no kase de on goal ni suye inteno Barca nkonim bi omudi ye no na on goal Sergio Ramos eno kasa hyeye edema Barca omudi nkonim over aya Sevilla bobo ko games twaso ne La Liga ni mo 12 p.m. Awia ya gede Hetafe o be share the Yellow Submarine Villarreal wo PM ya de 2:15 no Vallecano be share aye Mallorca Madrid game near 4:30 tie ni pa na mo so 4:30 ebe ye gidigidio meso TV mienu na ma hwe ni nyina nti de tie ni Hironya oba ono bet na fie non aye Real Madrid ade aboa ni nti Madrid ene game no kwa away 4:30 ena eba so nyakopon ya adoma na nwumrei 7 p.m. no a big game Real Sociedad ebe she Athletic Club Bilbao nti Naki Williams mo kwa away wo mo akwa she aye Sociedad me de hon samne dia tu dwa nyakopon ya adoma ochna La Liga no wo mo bet wa so Almeria wo mo ebe aya Granada who PM Sanson Alaves and Osasuna Atletico Madrid game ni ochna 7 p.m. Oshia Cadiz na another big game Betis Omeshia Valencia ochna 7 p.m. Eno ya La Liga no nkomano no table ni Basafo di nkunim eno anti Basafo ome ready kan Nemom no amafo se ne Basafo mo besane form ne Basa di kan 20 points Hironya fo mo koshia Madrid no omo na toso mienu omo 19 points into omo sha Madrid omo hwatra Barcelona Madrid toso miensa omo so 18 points omo kocha Hironya omo so be kwa kwada on top of the league table nti nadia na ye ne Basafo ada ho atwe anase nei obia entumi kotu Basa on top of the table mede hon komane de tudwa e de ama Bilbao na toso 9 omo e 14 points and Atletico Club de Madrid omo toso num e 13 points Pichichi race no aye gidi Robert Lewandowski wa Barcelona washa 5 goals Jude Bellingham Madrid washa 5 goals Alvaro Onapo Morata washa 5 goals Tafikuzo Yakubo Akudai washa 4 goals at the Ama Sociedad don't miss a name. Naki Williams nya 4 goals Pichichi race no eso ya hie Paul La Liga ni ma hon kama no mede atudwa e de am ye tie forward dwumade ne so ma menko PM na fe finally wo EPL ni mo no yenko wie e wo aye fixtures ni mu dia Premier League no almost so ball week 7 this weekend the early kickoff no 11:30 ya na de tie ni Aston Villa omu sha Brighton and Hove Albion midweek Chelsea for ya ma omo Carabao County Brighton for omo de ani bre kwa Aston Villa for home wo de besi ye pa early kickoff no e be interesting e mo me 2 p.m. games am be boss yi ni na 2 p.m. Bournemouth omo host Arsenal Bournemouth hosti Arsenal tienie pa. Everton Luton Town. Manchester United Old Trafford Old Trafford. Omo besha Crystal Palace. Jordan are you okay, Jordan are you mo? No bo Carabao Cup. Mama you for we wa mo miensa no. Wo mo san kwa kosia Air League mu nti man for besa awe miensa na ye be hu nkomo na 2 p.m. game ni todwa. Newcastle United ombeshia Burnley, West Ham bo Sheffield United na fei Wolverhampton Wanderers woman Manchester City e dia bo game si nya 2 p.m. omumu wie pe na 4:30 no. Ya call the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur host Liverpool. I don't see a 4:30 na sa game way. Enso todwa EPL ma de hon koma no. Ebi edia todwa dia me tiefo so yesu Nyankopon ya adom na 1 p.m. Nottingham Forest. Wo mo better Forest wa no matumi atonsa edia fra Brentford. Eno yo china Monday night football ne baso Monday. Fulham against Chelsea. Eba Monday sa game no. Ye baba be di hon koma edia ma table ne nie. Manchester City wo me ready kan. Omo lose game. Omo 18 points. Hey, adie ye hu 18 points na mo wodi kan chese obi asro City for ne ade ono so de kona nim ye pa na emom no Liverpool for so omo boada wo mo ta omo to de mu odine Liverpool for the second omo was 16 points ukokopie ma Brighton and Hove Albion wo mo to so me yensa omo so obomodom so no ewo chese 15 points. Tottenham Hotspur for na tosu HS9 almost our 14 points me dem hon sem ne dia to do Arsenal for tosu enum Arsenal for so no 14 points. Man you way me hwehwe ma na se Man you for tosu nkono Man you for at also 9th position almost 9 points enti Man you chapter 9 verse 9 eno hon sem no edukoko pia ma no hon sem na Chelsea for no way Chelsea for no tosu edu 9-14 omo to ben form papa to no ben form one more 5 points Chelsea for so enti no ho sam no Premier League nim na de tie ni Holland one obo 8 goals e de Manchester City wo kokopie ma de tie ni Son Heung-min one so abomodna tumi ahye chese 5 goals e de Tottenham Hotspur and afei Callum Wilson na 4 goals wonom fourth one Mboa Momo Jarrod Bowen and up Callum Wilson Edward mo Ferguson mu nyina no obi atumi ahye 4 goals. So Premier League we hon koma no media to John Kastle 90.3 FM so yenram na afen koma kakra no yemfa to so enfam ye tie for dia Manchester United team ni no ukokopie ma yen stories ni mu wo mo ekosha Crystal Palace na midweek no o mo sha Carabao Cup ni no ade Sofiane Amrabat onya ne first start at the Man United na boy there na no odin pa Rotten Hag Amrabat no onu ano ne strength pa ene hefa o chechemu at the maye.
As you say, he has more abilities and you need as a player on the highest level you need a bigger skill set than only one, but I think his stamina, his dynamics, that is, I think, one of his biggest.
Enti no ne stamina no na say one of his biggest and yan come out with Rotten Hag what they atudwa me de hon sam no ebi ade ba e wo show yi so ukopie ma Pep Guardiola de Isra papa you nim say ade midweek no enkugo come on against Newcastle Pep Guardiola ukokobo game na game a ukon Rodri Cascante last weekend okomio bi kon akwa betin pa kwakwa TF so mia no kon sa no J red card enei or out of the game. Oh, replacement, no one to say.
You are not. So how to find a solution. So we are not here to complain, but the players want to come back, want to be ready, want to be with us. But when it's football's happen, injuries is injuries. They have to recover with our people to be ready and as quick as possible.
When somebody to join the final say only ho until Santempano or more mobile etmi yajuma ede emano. It was on the game, no. Say game na kasa wo come on who say because we say no was why I say Wodi nkugo our midweek ni muntase ama why basa ka cross there be onye basa body obedi nkunbe lusi bi ntino onye basa kra hope say this weekend no o betima bounce back.
I was disappointed. The game was really good. So the people see that the 3 we don't care the Carabao Cup is saying that is like making a statement that when you win 4 times in a row what never team has done before, so you have to merely respect what they have done. So they played really good. In the first half, they increased the rhythm because they could not accept the game in the second half like we happened in the first half, and it's football. You win games, you lose games. So yeah, we were disappointed the day after, but today.
Why are some around the other pepper the two drana? Finally, we start pepper Jola. Say Jeremy Doku, only Bob. Sure, he said Jaguars is back. Oh, is there a competition? No, ever title one a better bench or see 14 crowns will come home. Do I buy ad in Ababo, but so far they play to come about this season. No, Obiama de Mon Econ Kanyipa.
So, and he compete with Phil Foden as well. So, the guy who performed well, he fit better, and the other one is going to have more chances to play. Always have been like that. More than impressed for the new ones. All of them, the level he's playing is a high level. All of them.
Why some around it? And so the Pep Guardiola the two draw at the funny team no one summoner. Maybe at the two draw the Amia forward to Median so I mean copy more Germany mra. Na the Tiene RB Leipzig Bobo Quadman no Case and Radana. One more sporting director run the other Max Ebel. One more sa Keno Papano Apre. Prepare one Leipzig and I Juma report now Baba saying they want to buy a phone so didn't come away. But so I buy them say now I talk buy an aquay. Into Mangaza Saki Papa on corner fe Uncle Yajmano and from a buying team na home report no maybe adia to drive them a cheer for and not that Barcelona game in common one more to me Asha Sevilla and Neko Piema Zavia Kasam. Was he found saying that Sergio Ramos was shining one Javi say Ramos no kwase 37-year-old now we ball a crown and as a branch and a bopadia one bona basu power so do one jab one bokro mu jab before the age no but Ramos aduma we no nani aju power say no game amko boy no or a certified pa na he bomb boy na ni ade na konkan omko ball against a team omo Champions League Sevilla football champions in ten ball na omo boy no or no Javi no or born in mountain abasu ye pa honsam no met me edia to dra edia ma ye tie for e wo dwumade no so but still on Ramos no was say Ramos a professional player was say the goal no a shame at the man no but ni nyina mo no a good at the ma passer for na or run the other Javi Hernandez Cruz what the sanko no e to me edia to dra ma me go pie mo Manchester United team no mo runim say no ko pie mo team no players ne de chianom no dodo na to me prepare pene butcher wakwa Alexander Martinez reporter me say can say January no Man United for be ko dwaman snap fe wa makwa pa branch Yan Claire Todibo oba ne board ma OGC ni snap fe wa be bo ma ne ma konkan e de ama wa ma ho report no me de e to dwa e de ama ye tiefo dwumade ne so me ko pie mo Bayern team no na Bayern Munich omo president na kasam wonim sa sama no na ade aban for Epedican rice na mom no man kwankoto rice ni nyane se na ye kobusa na se koba na se na rice no man kwankoto no run the other Herbert Reina say rice na ne bo no ednipa he was too expensive and rice I say rice bag ba kwa ukra 100 Ghana and 20 Ghana benya bia to no the can rice 100 and say 105 million pounds they own to me 20 na ne bo no edin that's why one man kwankoto no but the quality ni there e shape pa de man konya no the price na eda ne so enu ntino ore ho koma no de ababe to drama me kopie mo Mohamed Salah ize no Salah no the contract extension no ho nsem akoye yompo se Jenny wo kwa Saudi Arabia so ye de ne ne agent na kasa wasi yo problem bi ani ho na Salah me no kasa wonim say week Salah eji around 1 million pounds a year enye say year a week 1 million. And no new negotiations omo ye no just about 5% increment bi no omo penny adinti no o ma 5% increment ne nkwanko harm ne saa da bi adinti no omo ni problem bi oji se de tie bia no they will arrive at a solution na mom de tene say ni am no ka say Mohamed Salah contract wa Liverpool no he is getting close to 1 million pounds a week e ho sam no de tie no ye si ye enkofo adwuma bi ho no masika de ebi e wo mu ye pankofo nso ye adwuma no pa wi anwumne hwe emmo Sept Salah hon komano and I made be edia to dra edia me tie forward dwumade no so Ghana for go so prepare sentwefo ne ade obi e pe World Cup ne bia ko in 2026 no kasai wo ko pie ma ya de aman ahodo miensa ye bo mu de USA Mexico and Africa Canada no ade Venus ahodo a be kwa kosi aka honom no ade road construction to the stadium no wo ma chance o mu pagya mu ye pen to me say yes enye easy nkofo na ni abre ya US ndi angovo ba yari o ene ho nsam no ena me de atodwa wo show ne so ade am ye tiefo me nkopie mo nsam from dia Gavi akoda ketwa wo si aka ne ma ba team no na Gavi no nim se akora si so no opredodo obo mas wo pre na no kra na so ba kokoko te ni ade akura opre pa ne wo se ni coach na wona kase pa wo so mu ko games ma ade akura no ana ne papa na se ni coach Xavi wo cheche nde wasa wo ye baby e wasa ogina ni ade ni to so no kwasem ni ni enkomo ni di no ade ebo ni pa say I'm really grateful actually for the trust he gives to me. No say no game mo din kunim no or say important win the mom ye pa no jide say wo deserve the win because from the start to finish no na Barca for na ball no dominate ye pa ni age about the results etumi etodwa no no ayan komene abranche ne din enso no Gavi wo de atodwa ho a me de ho sam ni bi atodwa de am ye tiefo wo show ye so mame nkonko piemo wo Arsenal bobo ko ne mo Mikel Arteta Mr. Teta kasa afa Arsenal team ne ho no so heading say ni Arsenal modern ma wa mo eguso mo bono performance no ebetimi apagya ye pa na afenei wa hwe ani wo say Arsenal team no omo so betimi abomodene na ade result ahodo omo pe no omo so ensa atumi akebe kɔ na afa akɔtie Mikel Arteta sankoma ahodo otumi ade tudwa no ede emai e wasa ensin ba yankenim de na Chelsea team ne akɔ Pochettino akasa na Porsche nkoma ahodo ode ebanya ne se nei wonim say na Chelsea team no strikers need to me share goals no goals need to me man farmer Chelsea almost strikers but so him say kwan bia so no dey Chelsea team no wo so ebe to me enso abomodene na wase January likely say ono Pochettino no obetumi akwakope another striker ba cause boy there enya dey konkan ye pa ba me no cast charge for one strikers one sem no ma men fan to just say na Chelsea team no me pacho nim say Monday game no Chelsea kokoba Nicholas Jackson Jackson no mobi nenye say bia Jackson apira striker wonu kwache goal no me pacho nyafini abo 6 games akoba 7 waji yellow card nko abesensi enti was suspended yellow card awaji no ya suspended into no Jackson nyame aduma enya ade Monday game no obetumi enso akoba bi ehwanim say nei boy no ebetumi enso atranche no Chelsea ebetumi apa a new solution after Monday o metumi akoposo ensan nti Jackson the first 6 games no waje 5 yellow cards striker goals awa shede enye goals nanso no yellow cards na no guso awoji a mede ho sam no ebi ede atodwa de am ye tiefo show no so ma me kopie mo Barca team no reporter men second say ne Barca for hwani mu say January no omba be PM ewo Arsenal na yese Barca for manage Kai Havertz ehu ye pa Kai no o manage ne ho nyo no ko o se Jorginho mfinfo no de we Jorginho pia ball no pass ball no ene Barca for star ne senti no o manage Jorginho wachi a on so ya ne general epen ye pa nya bia be ye loan no metam form akwakosi akan e de ama Barca bobo kuo no ma me nko PM ewo Leverkusen team ne mo Xabi ayachese Alonso one himself a legend at the Madrid team no ne one e ko di Leverkusen FK beka bi kimu say ono Alonso no report bi ba say o Yankopon ya aduma kokoba se ni Ancelotti enye fi Madrid pe o kwakoye coach at the Madrid team ne ko busa ne say no cry was it's too early league is starting by ven wa bo 6 games ono ne team modern mo bo na no odin e panti we focus on the team ne so too early to talk about on a movie to Madrid team no but see future ne there bibia possible Xabi ayachese Alonso what san kowa no etumi edi atudwa me de ho sam bi edi eba ewo dwumade ne so na nasa akalife one year president edema PAG team no akasa was no kwasem ne wiase de obi ya ide no abona ba so was Robert Lewandowski osi akan edema Barca no onimbo boye power striker bia na ni gene hom nkonya na nkope ba se de osi akan de ma Barca team ntino on kan ho asem ba de kwane se Lewandowski player bia na ni edge ne hu ye pa me de ho asem de atudwa on Kastle 90.3 FM en performance sem no ne eguso de eba enche bia ne edi snap be jafo atna se na discussions no yetumi enso de atoa so e de am ye tiefo e wo show no so de a big game no Gironya omo kwa ko face Real Madrid no mo coach na kasa Ora Michael what they to say in game a special game de ma woman himself Madrid team the team bia who ye pa but now no they are thinking about 3 things, just 3 things, being ourselves, how we are and how they are. Also himself Madrid team the team bia omo pass 1 2 3 na short to nemu was it they travel many meters and fire a shot every 4 minutes. And every 4 minutes biano na air shot and they move from married into my prepared or my cycle myself say can be as in the game no omu nkonko din kugo eno ayan komene Gironia head coach eda tudwa mede hon sam bi ede eba on the show na me nkopiem so no e wo yen sem from dia was game ni ma no ye kokobusa super car Ancelotti say Ancelotti Vinicius Junior no ne ho te say or see oh Vinicius Junior is back, he is going to start, not just starting. Vinicius Junior obet me abo full 90 minutes. Vinicius na game no obet me abo full 90. But since Rodrigo no and comfort Rodrigo wama so onya de nan say no se there be me obi anka se Rodrigo enya de Rodrigo ni bo ye pa na emom no goals no na enkoba but the work rate ni de e wo so ye pa na enkoma wodu ene wo de air to their fire sa boys mi enu ho a me de hon koma no ebi e de eba on the show na ma me kopiem na afen koma no yentimi ento aso na yemfama ode a Victor Osimhen striker for Napoli no ne ho sena kwa akoya yompo na Nigeria head coach no wakasa was your Osimhen on pen ho everything nko ba bia onim se ne end no ebe koye pa no se mo Napoli kra no now enya Osimhen nka mo wan nim Napoli team no mo ye hwan na Napoli anase nei abranche Osimhen the quality no was so betima ball no e dia Madrid obetima ball dia Manchester City or quality e pen Napoli fo anya ade a omo handle ni ye ene akoma hodu akopiem a Nigeria head coach you say Pesero what is sankwana dia ba me bi edit to dwa e dia ma ye tiefo ye nkotie Mikel Arteta on Arsenal sira opeso mo bo game no after so makosha Bournemouth last year no omo ko hru nkrofo ye pa ibusa no so compare with team a or the kwasha mo last year to this year na with team no Arsenal kan ho asem say
very difficult to compare. We want to play like we did that day, even better, and still win the game. You know, we have some changes, and the team is in a different moment. The objective is going to be the same, to be better than Bournemouth and beat them. Let's see what happens tomorrow.
Boy and some around the other Mikel Arteta, they are two drama. They want some no. Ebi ade eba on the show. Yanka pia my big game ni mu. Klopp. Bo kwa kwashia Ange Postecoglou. Yokobusa club say na Liverpool team na kwa kwashia Spurs no. O kan ho asem say ne Tottenham Hotspur ni Ange adwuma a wo ye so far no. Klopp encheche mu ade my on Spurs game ni nie.
A really tough test. We played, we can't remember an easy game yet, and we played away at Newcastle, for example. It was a tough test as well. With Chelsea, obviously really tough. So the away games so far, they were all for different reasons really tough, and the home games were not easy. So but Tottenham's doing really well. So Ante seems to be a top bloke. Pretty sure that everybody knew it already when you saw Celtic playing recent years. What kind of coach he is, how good he is as a coach, and coming out to Tottenham in I think they were all desperate for some offensive football, and he's delivering that, obviously, and that in a year when Harry Kane left the club. He's doing extremely well. They do extremely well. Well set up team. Exciting to watch. That will be a real test for both of us. So
Entino game no be a really good test for both of them. And you come out do a Jurgen club the two draw. Liverpool game am kwa couple against Tottenham Hotspur ne ho. Yan ko di opposite side no na chese nei Ange Postecoglou or your coach edema Tottenham Hotspur Busano say ohwe son and up for James Maddison. Almost start league ni papa. How good and I feel about this?
Yeah, they've been good. Yeah, no, they've been very good, and they've really sort of both on and off the field, along with Romero, have driven the lads to try and maintain a level of performance, every week. Yeah, look, from that perspective, absolutely. I think I said after the game, that's all player driven. It's got nothing to do with me. They're the ones that are sort of embracing what we're doing, and they were. It wasn't.
Well, some Ange Postecoglou did to just send any said any team no, I started league, but on Liverpool as a team, what a sankomo to me edit to draw.
Yeah, look, very highly. Obviously, they've been a very good football team, for a while now, and obviously they fell off the pace a little bit last year, but the elements of who they are as a football team have always been there, and yeah, it's a great test for us tomorrow because they kind of bring something different to probably any other team in the league in the way they play and the manner in which they go about things. And it'll be a really good test for us of, again, trying to impose our football on a team that, you know, as I said, fairly unique in the way they...
Where Summer and Sports Koglu, the two dry, and Tiami Adman at 4:30, Liverpool, Kwako, Tottenham Hotspur. And on some and no man call boxing now for young fans and in Concosia. William said we came FK can't send be Brenna their far Tyson Fury. One a branch of Francis in Ganu, about to know, today on the 28th of October. But an upon young mass one and what they are confirmation about sir a dear after 2 months, and I say within 2 months after one a in Ganu about to know a DNA one Alexander Usyk. And so no ebebo eye and to kwa emo dinyepa on the 23rd of December and untino the undisputed heavyweight championship no ebeba so ye de in Saudi Arabia and anwa oma confirm say bout kese obi atwen no Tyson Fury and afi Alexander Usyk December in Saudi Arabia no ebe de ye papa on that note ye fa seminsi na fa be da font na say na discussions let me fan to us on Kastle 90.3 FM.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM. The sports king.
Battle formation.
This is the finest. This is the best. King of sports. Kastle FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute, 39 seconds in round number 7. A referee in charge, Kenny Bayless, recognizes the request to the corner and stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion and the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world.
This is the finest. This is the best. King of sports. Kastle FM. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM. The sports king.
Right, I'm run up for you to so Kastle 90.3 FM Sunny Robert Mensah Sports. And yet, there is someone on the last day of the month of September in here. Join the show on our Facebook. Now, for her show live or Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Now, if I comment in now, if I break can kind of the amount for message, ne for 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. My now message on our AM and WhatsApp line of your text line so now can kind into me and games never so games never see this weekend. Now we are Chelsea supporter and I say striker. The Jackson how many goals? Carabao in Kaho. Nya one goal no ase wa league mu. Na waje yellow cards nkwa 5 suspended that. Na say we know oya striker na say oya ebazia. Enti no ye be di nkomo na afia koye ni bi ronafo na kasa anchiratin so no e de kakra ne nam ho a basafo Ramos. It was a shame of course, but in name no it's part of football. O she ne ho e de bo abasafo mu di nkonime ne wodoma on top of the La Liga table. Abaja fort na say Sir Richard ewa Mr. Frederick Kwabna kusi FKK enra birthday no Sir we dia wie aka unsa pe menso media never no tino dua so mechiro ye ba right what na say na bonso no at na say aye ba bedi nkomo ewo dwumadie ne so na so we dia wie where dear ye account pepe
every kid baby no if ya one of benefits now
oh hey oba to say na midi bibia me akasa ma de na midi hey me akasa ma de na midi enya FKK birthday ho de na midi oh may you free ma yeah Mary Abaze Sir Richard good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Bibi abako there.
Miss Ruby, Bibi abako.
Mr. Sofian Amrabat, you dey corner. You dey corner. School for ni na ho ya mko fia ho.
Obi a ho ya form 3 for ndo ma wie ko.
Omo mo cho I was na mko. Now who supervise bia na?
Jaben.
Why for the maybe ba say, "Ah, ya free." Oh, ja. More practices. More practices, bubruja.
Schools be on ma. On the schools are very
difficult so bad.
Because of a dean.
Sana uhuno.
Yes, because of a dean. Very difficult.
Sana Rich de hunu no. Yo, schools are gasia no.
Exen akwent mi ko.
Entimi ko.
Be a no.
Be a no.
Unduru kra no mo.
Maybe o madi. Right, okay. Sir Richard, no, I my United supporter. Say same troni so come pa. What should they so agree, right? So agree. Agree memorial. Why no so mo ya de. Na FKK, good morning.
Good morning.
Boko de.
Yeah, nyame adom.
Ho baye. Eno ho ya fo. Utri twamfoni so. Oze. Amida na me se me call WhatsApp na me hu so efne nkofo so post you am say ade asan wie na. Wakọ ni fi akwakoda. Sa ho. Akọ ni fi akwakoda se onu ho akọ yo se akọ hin. Ni nyina na afuna be post.
Social media no. Obu ha on shedan ye me ka se punctual se dey.
Sure.
On shedan nya active osa. Enti se wo a oda so.
Me dey say me te kwa ni.
Ya to for ma. Se wo te wa I think say job no so kan. Se okwa unya a whole lot of information in different. Obu a okọ late. So ko anọ pon ko obi. And sometimes I didn't be also out push here. It take time and son so be your friend and so be ne set me a canty. Nina I see wha so what I say. I dear chin cry, beam cry, benny belated, and dear, a man in your home cry. Yeah, Nina count.
Hey, okay, right. Yaba na yaba betwa so na yetumi e de amount. Right, yaba be din komo na ye rewram no nsem no. Na bo be fine fa anopai.
Yeah, me should be anopai. Yaba share the Spanish colorful La Liga. Be share game Madrid Kobo, Madrid versus Girona. Na konye game go say kan wasem. But in the actual Girona one form and actually the statistics are over them game no yaza and able to me kan wasem yepa because yabo about 6 games in the La Liga no na should be Girona what than now. We need to talk about team of Girona and Real Madrid. You come the Serie A no. You Milan, Lazio and Atlanta versus Juventus. These are games able to match. And I predictions can cream. And Saturday is already na work fake. We are the predictions we bana 4 matches be mystery.
Okay.
You got to stake with your kidney.
Yeah. Yo, Sorry, Jid. Yeah, I'm a fine farmer on this same.
Miss Ruby, Manchester United. Yes, after I said Manchester United, almost so far from the beginning of the season, you know. Last 2 games of Manchester United, boy, you know. I didn't to me any win on last game, no. Now it was very comfortable. Until the best how I'm a branch of friends I'm Rabat, the inclusion, you know. They are added to Manchester United team no and the game no how Eric Ten Hag obefasi align up and so honum ne niam akra betimi afasi akomo game no and against Manchester City and that of Wolves no we say can shada nye game bia but Pep Guardiola losing his last game or boy against Newcastle oba be game we no ye be hwe ekwan be fa so akọ and also losing Rodri whether he could be replaced and if he could be replaced a quiet game never first see and Manchester City so this time around no I think say almost they are going for their say yes in Premier League say almost 7 games almost winning. Okay. It had never happened before.
Okay.
It had happened before, but no only a second year.
All right.
Okay.
Medasi bebre pa FKK. Oberam kakra home.
Yes.
All right.
Say one cry, but I think say Leipzig ne Bayern game no.
Sure.
More keen interest from team. Yes, time by my measure, but the fixture for the week of Premiership should be at Tottenham.
Okay.
All
right, ya bana fe ya to me adding come for messages ne bana fe ya nkoye nim come ya babedi kan na shan so Red Royal Hotel Royal Weekend Hangout family pie keke no asoya sniye pa na Saturday ko ho me se games nya kwa obanya bia hwe wo Red Royal Hotel enu nti bamade ya na ram wo ho na ekoje wani ye papa eno bi mpie mokotena na mokos spend quality time e wo Red Royal Hotel second rate Cape Coast ha na omo Now kwa atmosphere very nice. Ube di ama ho ato wajiweni e Ridge Royal Hotel. Nyame admo ochna branch no by 11:30 a.m. now you're ready to 4:30 p.m. Yenkoji and spend quality time with your friends, with your loved ones at Ridge Royal Hotel. But what they are afraid 0302 and that's a 0312 sorry 0312 003 222 0312 003 222 and 0501 672 908. Rate Royal Hotel, richly inviting, comfortably yours. High Sense air conditioner promo. And ye High Sense air conditioners near papa. A boy duma ye pa and trianyam kaniano. A buono so dear. Ewo from Boko Panty Kwana Kwaja wo dear ewo mu showrooms across the nation. Yeah, was central reading Finfiman Temple nyina. Yeah, kom man kesim. Blaze restaurant or anti kwa kwabe hu High Sense for hono kwana kwaja wo dear ne ode boda ho nya wo di si onya no kwa benya bi etumi atobo no so no ewo from Boko kra kwana kwaja wo dear enye dede. And from my film balance from papa pa because of 4-in-1 filter system and where you fimbia Eddie Efrain the moon. Kwana kwaje with the High Sense showrooms for my body and free 0302 55 00 0302 55 00 High Sense everyday prices for everyday people. Right, yeah, we didn't come on now. Message BFK came out my Miss Ruby made a story about the Miss Ruby. Wobo! Kai for what? What problem is it going to solve at Barcelona? Barca will remain there because Madrid is going to draw today, and Phobia will put but for acquire their level simple and top the table. Jesus Emmanuel Indego from UCC say, "Can I have it now about Barca and Intimate? Wow, yo, what do you bet now? Can I want to Madrid for pen? No, I can't was wo hwe wo star na esiuchi na baba bo obetima bo basa simple kra na wasa dey asen yanku en mafkeke ma me sha sha osna fe ni nkomo na ye hwe amono ne nsem no emu na fe ye ni nkomo. It's 19 minutes past 7. Ma me fa sa 1 minute a dey ye ni mu ma me fa nyi be me of my messages ne fe na fe mra. Tottenham Hotspur 0 Liverpool 4. We will destroy Tottenham Hotspur today. Daniel from UCC. And good morning to you, Queen Mother of GA Sports. I've really missed you, of course. Yes, you feel ye pa. Now Kwame, Welling, Glyph Designs, you feel ye pa. I'm back to Cape Coast again. I'm really happy to hear your voice on my radio. #FC Barcelona. This is Alfred inside in Stretchy. Barcelona all the way. Update on Messi. Okay. Hello, good morning, champion Miss Ruby. I was saying Madrid will beat Girona by 2-1, and Madrid, Mediama will progress to the next stage of the competition. Otuga inside Semil, and I extend my greetings to Emmanuel Kofi, the incoming assemblyman for Ankafo electoral area. I'm going to from Mejobi. Liverpool will score Tottenham by 4-1. But I'll come into assembly the chair. I can't assembly later on. Forward the FA 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. For a message in the for Brana Fianking kind into me and for my FKK. Yenin Koma, these two crucial games no have for young other games this one.
Thank you very much. I do for Kastle 90.3, especially in your message for New Shomo. Happy Sabbath, happy day. So this is a first start. Ruby baby about drew this is I think said the 7th week of a premiership no end. So we share match day 1. The team happening to these two clubs respectively. We hear Liverpool. Our first game I think said it was against Chelsea. Ne kwaya 1-1. And share na a game people felt said no. We share Liverpool. The way almost here started anyhow or more airborne that first game had result in a by an input. Of course, result in it there. Not a draw there, but we share quite more fast so now more a ball no. Now the real names you want after the game no and someone not do na can say Chelsea for ya there. The engineer can say Chelsea for ya there. After the preseason, ye a certain Christopher and Kuku are not the scoring boot no now or the feel like they get their banners. I know share lot of people said their mom or they are no quan not Chelsea. Omo camp now hit with injuries. In Mauricio Pochettino no will be to choose from, but clearly we shall the way no person was starting a season no na enye that sort of ebia the starting lineup and no betimi ediako inti obviously when Raheem Sterling any Nicholas Jackson one up front one there but ebia nanka Christopher available and Kobe have different ideas altogether but it was a game after the Fishtan and I say after that game no obia ebo Chelsea abaso because of a dia na Liverpool for the baba bishia Chelsea and me sure said do na no back here Liverpool so metimi wini esa game no but omo na coin did draw but the talking point eko kojina Liverpool almost set up that is a department na gidie ni nyina honom se Thiago Alcantara eni ho wa mix no Fabinho enso so afri honom na se nei wantimi anya replacement bia especially Fabinho dia no amana machine fifi honom Jordan Henderson so afri sa midfield one am no atimi ekọ na emom dia na ya amanfo dadwen sa DM obi a owo sa trademark no ni dia no se yen play as a destructive and as distraction to a opponent yen winning possession yen winning ball yen jina so na ball circulation no me enjoy yen movie attack no emfa emma obvious we hear Liverpool game na said the judging club will be any style of play no or more of a direct type of a coach so compare or near Manchester City coach Pep Guardiola won said the no ultimi ebobani dia no more swifter and I said dia na more tricky I said no ni play no true than Pep Guardiola there sometimes Guardiola there no ultimi ejina so kakra then no more pass that short passes no but judging club there no be hu and no amishia SM no can say opehawa na judging club sometimes ultimi was so new opponent be kobo na say o rely on that short passes na in tambwa into our midfield is long range passes no omo ebetimi dia mo into wahwe judging club the team our building na Dortmund e honum ye hu ni ye pass o de no e kan na wo hwe omo style of play na sa na etie I mean obefa no resign him e wo honum and wo hwe that midfield trial na no mutime perform e de matot na me no ba Liverpool no so no wa bebel dey same into hwe ni team a omo successful and the days with Liverpool na omo de sa game na timi e de ma why na otimi e de no ho eto ni wingers no omo wing backs and also typical winger players no utimi de no to omo so ye because of that style of play na no no enti when nya sa DM no proper one amana mama be hye ho no na ya hadwene ye enkanka emre omo ni Chelsea ball one first game no enye no kwa on subsequent games no na say ehun behia say wo say Liverpool for ekokofa DM di eba enti wo hwa ahopepra ene ani bro di hyemu sika omode kwa ese komode kwa kofa Moses Cashido ni nyina mu no ade so omo build 110 na so Chelsea for etimi ebewuru omo di 115 etimi ede kwa ni nyina no enkemfa no na branch na opti so obekwa kusia kan ede ama Chelsea tom kofa Endo etimi ede ebae na niembu se on say Endo bae no wa start games in podium omo na ontimi en start sometime kra no coming from the bench no na ye din ede ama no but there is a certain Dominic Zobos like bi ho no ma mo hwe ni partnership with Abranti friend Alexis McAllister na ano ye din and so Emma ye mix that services na Fabinho DM typical or this side Jumano ebetimi ade ama no and last na me can say washa say ade no utimi nya sa players no emo mo bo to their own ability no mo strength any coach no one kasa wo style of play wide deal e kwan ya opesa wo structure ya wo game na so unya sa players no metimi abo above themselves so mutimi bo ni ye into be kwa back no akoye Barcelona setup ni biem and Pep Guardiola ye de bia bebo aboye Sergio Busquets din say oye that type na oye that ball winner or this idea no be mo wana onye that type but and they know a certain Xavi no we needs to be around him or more ball careers more very good on the ball good passer of the ball and so ball no mo be body nyina mo ma enhyada enya bi embo and no hwe how this Liverpool team no mo press na ano ye din and na man ye difficult e dey ma ye opponent no and that is how Pep Guardiola and I say ne Jurgen Klopp where me arrive at say no say me nya sa typical DM no cramp na menko improvise Mensah Mensah no kakra na afi yenhwe se ebekura ball ni bebre until now. That is what he's been doing. So Curtis Jones sometimes so a starter or the side no Edman a lot more and all shine in the midfield their options and also so a idea on my nyina ye betimi eruam na ya hwese say or starting games that's what percent or make a lot of changes ebia games ne call wakwa fire Gravenberch from a Bayern Ednaba a very good player the Dutch international or no so aba show no ma otimi ebo Elliot mu nyina ho if say so person make a changes omunyina ho betimi edi omobon to hwe Liverpool setup na DM asem na ye ka no now judging ko be ka say wonya sa antidote no or the side gidie na run the place ma omunyina etimi ebo omu involve now omo abo together as a team fighting for themselves omo very good football careers and so they are doing the work for them so koye Tottenham Hotspur won team no ma I mean this is a team do na me sure say ye nyina beja tum say omo as omo surprise here kakra per the few games omo abo any position omo gina 40 points after 6 games omo intesi defeat bia true draw and omo nya no omo win 4 so who show omo performance na e be say on say this is a team omo a lot of changes in their setup from the technical team the playing body ni there omo sheda and
goalkeeping part one of no
yeah. Who go Lorry. I'm not for Shada Nadan, sir, but I captain. How would me inspire?
Hey, World Cup winner, share.
Cup winner. But I said, make a man for Yada because of our
mistakes near the yeah, that's true.
Any goes to be an 8 additional. But quickly, Omokofa Vicario Edina Baba Beshaw. Why yes, Sir Jumano. Ninano, the fine manager, a friend of Ange, Posticoglu. So no so materials na ya available so at and working around them
a lot of changes to FKK because apart from Christian Romero that we knew from last season because I was starting or no almost starting yeah na a friend saying Bisuma cried that he was injured now he should in Chigua last season and maybe because Son Heung-min and a Klubzewski crown bonus like omonina new boys from January near they bepem same
why a lot of
changes pa
and so this is a team because well prepared well coached by a coach onim de oye so at as you do person oye no enwa na oye and it is we share the sort of results na bana we be a sure say a coach in inside no adwuma on na babisa because this is a team enche you when Antonio Conte, in fact, all the question crowd, Nino Espirito by Jose Mourinho by Antonio Conte, I be pass it through. And to their share a dim ye numpa, or my last Amabudino, Conte, Jose Mourinho, but share ye mu ecomo, Nina is one of was Lusu and the talisman. Hurricane in their history, the number of goals are washing. Obian you are washing beer or Tottenham team, and point the history of the Premiership.
Okay.
Why no chasing a certain Alan Shearer. And now chasing of for that most goals are not so you or more loose what there intuition results now bana it means coach Juma with this short possible time the preseason now on your mukoye no utum say no more focus
sure
no person working on a certain style of play and clearly result try and say Ange Postecoglou and so Juma both teams coaches no aye juma and omonsa no and difficult first time difficult Edma Tottenham nyame no credit
omo home no
home cramp na na difficult
okay
the last time omo share Liverpool so na emphatic 4-1 Hurricane elbow brace Heung-min Son Eddie become Dele Ali Eddie goes ni bi eka ho 4-1 omo etimi win enti 2017 we that game no say no mo your new stadium no
sure
enti eba so
Wembley okay
e win here 4-1 Liverpool are dominating this first half, but this season, Tottenham who before process so no more bonus point you me and cassette we game against is it Bournemouth? So what shall Bournemouth only defending was it against Bournemouth for Nottingham Forest? Defending no so more and injury time and betty or more Richarlison nya equalizer no make assist and more win 2-1 and you na hacking bottom kasa bibre say we gidi say referees no antimi amboa ma Tottenham and aso mo amboa at Tottenham befa ho win so that has been Tottenham omo trademark omo ahoode no was so omo energy no agina so wo hwe omo midfield trial na the two Africans Senegal papisa any even
Jis Bisuma, yeah.
And no show one who dinner. Di Rome Fifina, Omoni Arsenal game no beer who be. How Oma Declan Rice mo SFI. Declan Rice played really well, but Obrey, because of these two guys from Air Africa and how energetic they are, no, Omo Emie who that a beautiful game. And one Omo Eddie Beba, Ebia, and Koye game. Obehu obi say all dominating bebre a game of goals because omu game no na a produce a lot of goals etimi edie mind whoever ohwa na say wuti a opesa ukubia just go for goals.
Okay.
I mean both teams will score. Mo Salah likely obeshe Huminsan ohwe how awasafa oni Hurricane on partnership na was but last season Osafa yepa.
All right.
But quickly were resurrected after a few games we made 5 goals for here Tottenham was better. And I think say he has arrived.
Okay.
And clearly Obetimi LED a team now inspire mo. He's the captain for the side. And no share a one Betimi run. Brennan Johnson, I see him starting. And when him one Richarlison will start from the bench. It's any more compare a young son now if you were Timmy Abwa. I think say judging clubs so on Shada and Sisan and Sanu be players no do Mobile Premier League no share a midweek Canadian Thursday. I think it was the Sun and Sanu.
Yeah, of course, and the Carabao Cup, yeah.
Boy, but said the Macano, Ruby, me car quest as a draw eba be the likeliest result result in this game because we are Tottenham or more sorry and game no more bono effort. Liverpool were the upper hand in terms of records and no more recent games. Almost conceded first. We share almost last 4 or 5 games no more, but I think the 4 games. Omo concede first or the Europe no can one omo concede first but ni nyina so on be winning with 3-1 and so that has been their almost so stronger and that's almost strength omo ediba in this
all
game.
right
Yeah, Tottenham ebetimi as first goal but so mo anye like here the likes of Dominic robots like mo ebetimi abesisa enyoma but this is a fish be ebetimi akwe 2-2
okay
yes a result a draw and I said scoring draw.
Okay.
And a bit me about this.
All right. Kids will be one Leipzig anyway.
Leipzig, 4 for me. Omele Bayern. Omele last 2 games no more, but no sha. Leipzig can win. Osha Super Cup now 3-1 emphatic. No be any so omo lusu Christopher and Kuku into one break akra Danny Omo. Etimi Lydia Yejumano scoring all the 3 goals now. Etimi Bem then last season on and this season so no. First a womo Bundesliga no. Leipzig for NSI winning today. That's 2 games. Leipzig for the upper hand in the kakra. But also the Bayern so on last game scoring 7 in the Bundesliga now. Almost Manchester United that show in the Champions League now. Almost so now Thomas Tuchel. Who says I think that fish and a Mubako not Tuchel empty bench. Was it the Bundesliga or the Champions League?
Yeah, it was the Champions League. Yes. Yeah,
because of the
not bench.
But they won.
Sure.
So what I say, and so I think said they are also coming, scoring 19 goals, conceding I think fewer about 4 goals or so. Normal conceding. Leipzig for also shepa. In Tusha, both teams in attack, you know, prolific. How? And I need Leipzig for no able to taking hold of Hurricane. Said Nabri ni Kumamo, so more Enshego no. I'm running crabby and a better, but this fish has made a lot of goals. But in the end, no, be fancy Bayern said this time around.
Revenge neighbor.
That's for be hard pa. Omo betimi ahadwene. Ebia other ideas so betimi back in Leipzig. It's Robbie and said that but I see Bayern. So betimi attend here this thing around no more to me.
Okay. Also he spoke up nimpo now or the Hurricane money came in jai mina kwatna bench.
Yes, of course.
On start omo.
Yes, who say I'm for receive questions.
Oh no bofu pa.
Yes, I'm receive questions. Kaka say only Leipzig never untimi ka say a Super Cup. Oh,
Hurricane Bayern che that was his first game, oh boy.
Obviously. And came so bad. I think 5 goals now in the Bundesliga.
Them 7, 7.
And he also fly really high. But I will still go for a Bayern.
Sure.
Yes, in this game.
All right. Me that's very proud. My corner born not the kakra to us. So a correspondent say my team is now updated. Every fan is so elated. Victory is will be unabated. Okay, never look back because we are united. Okay, united for no. And good morning, Miss Shubi. Real Madrid will win by 2 goals to 1 against Girona today. Nana sketch it from Jokwa. What do you know? Good morning, Miss Ruby, to you and your crew. I know Barcelona don't pay only referees. They also paid players like Ramos did yesterday for Sabrasa. Nedia or the Abado. Nab, my eating come out.
Yeah, Miss Ruby, and the bench to be behind show. Nine country and when I saw my Kastle 90.3. Ozikan L1 Kasafrina coupon show now. On your work, I think it could pay more the top 5 European leagues now. A lot of interesting games and Obotuma Toda, Obotuma Tuga, and there yet me in the Spanish colorful La Liga, Noyaza Madrid in the 4:30 Oboba against Girona. In that fixture, Noyaza game will to my very interesting year. But Mr. Bisha, these two teams are we said 6 times since Girona won promotion from the League 2 and another second binu what the La Liga. Noyaza about 6 games and the 6 games in the league. Noyaza Girona. Or that upper hand over Real Madrid. Into 6 games, Girona to me win 3, and I draw it. Madrid to me win 2, and I won it to my end in a draw at home. Sesha, Girona playing against Real Madrid. No, as Madrid, Otum was off a year. Onyaza Madrid, Abakada were your favorites to win that particular game. But actually, Real Madrid in the La Liga, the kind of performance we to me put up, the kind of trophies we to my G. Now, actually, one as I was money as to more Kosu, but I should be Jack this season now. One of the teams to watch Girona in the league. Abaka Bass have more games than team of Girona. After 7 games, we go to Mabono. We to me win 7. After 7 games, we to me win 6. And I wait to Mabo draw 1. Watch 18 goals, they concede just 8 goals in the league. That is Girona this season. I has a 1 money as well to more Kosu. As a 1 plus 10 points with 19 points in the first 7 games. We go to Mabo and that's one performance now. Or as Otumo Kosu pa, and it's not like that. One games were born. Mr. Babaka Wobo with Fianqueti and a Wotumo derby. After one club friendly against Lazio, was a Lazio by 2 goals to 1. Over 1 all draw with Team and 0 so that our way. And from there, Obasha Hetafe by 3 goals to 0. Wakasha Sevilla 2-1. Our Sevilla phone home. Obasha Las Palmas by a long goal. And Wako Granada Kasha Granada by 4 goals to 2. And home Obasha Real Mallorca. That was last weekend by 5 goals to 3. And I won in Villarreal midweek now. Was a Villarreal by 3 goals to 1. So it tells you the kind of format this Girona setup will tomorrow and the kind of games will tomorrow are very interesting. Madrid on the other hand this season. Also one performance and said that bad. But I watched last weekend and I answered that the good performance from Real Madrid. Yeah, but as Madrid ball against Athletic Club Bilbao, Wakwa away was won by 2 goals to 0. Wakwa Ameria by 3 goals to 1. Home and I want to say Vigo by Madrid Sept Vigo by a long goal. What about one first home game against Sept? The Bohum Madrid will win by 2 goals to 1. Madrid will bar against Real Sociedad another 2 goals to 1. Home and will bar against Union Berlin the Champions League winning that good performance. Over the weekend, we saw Madrid play in the Madrid debut. And we saw the kind of performance somebody to more put up. The performance was very shambolic. And then to my queen mama will lose by 3 goals to 1. And I will be on against Team and the Las Palmas. So it boils down to these two teams. Say on form, on the kind of games that these two to go to more now. On favorite this on paper and then as I Girona that upper hand, then the Girona should be the favorite playing against Real Madrid. And Mr. Bisha maybe Girona go to match Real Madrid. One first home game against Madrid. That was in the year 2017, 29th October. Girona said Real Madrid by 2 goals to 1. And actually, that time now that players Madrid go to more 1. No, I have all goes to year power like of Cristiano Ronaldo, Bobby Benzema about that particular game. Toni Kroos, Casemiro, Luka Modric. And Isco as a automobile game even in that particular game, Hakim Ashraf, Marcelo, and Wobo that game. You want Brian for Varane Ramos and all these players as a team of Fano. Girona were to Moshe Madrid by 2 goals to 1 at home. And the last time we to Moshe Real Madrid, yeah, the last season, I became that famous 4 goals to 2. I able Brian from Castillo to Moshe 4 goals against Real Madrid. So as a Girona, we share Real Madrid that has one performance. In the last 2 games, Madrid and Girona, Madrid is yet to pick a win against Girona. In the last season, that was 30th October 2022. Madrid was Santiago Bernabeu. When the team of Girona ball 1 all draw, and at the return fixture, Madrid could suffer by 4 goals to 2 defeat in that particular fixture. Yes, in 2 games, Madrid about 1 ball with a team of listening to Girona. Or as Madrid will find it difficult to score Girona, but it should be. Saying that Madrid will cause an upset. Madrid will win this particular game. Now we break that dominance. Now, Girona will to win 100 there. In 6 games, we go to Mabono. Girona had 3 wins. Madrid will pick up just 2 wins. And one to my end draw. Now, Madrid will to know it will based on the coach that got for Real Madrid.
the lineup of coach Oduko. In the watch the game against Atletico Madrid, lineup no be na Mr. Tramekere. On has a game no. Madu botu me lose because a couple against Atletico Madrid one shape up defense or very stronger. You can't play a branch of fun Tony Cruz and look at Madrid in one particular game. And since the coach of fun Carlo Ancelotti up the best out of the team now in the midfield area one is Oyasa Madrid over suffer the defense area because in the you a branch of fun David Alaba went to suffer an injury. Into a branch of fun Antonio Rudiger and Nacho Fernandez over at the heart of the defense with Kepa Arrizabalaga. These three guys at the heart of defense, they are not supposed to be trusted. Because in the Asha, Abrante Wofano, Nacho Fernandez, no quality is on the Rudiger quality. Obey that the type of strikers now, they would want to win the ball at all costs. And a defender at the man, maybe you cause fouls and definitely say commit a lot of fouls. Red card, yellow card, and even you can commit a penalty in that particular game. Okay. Fan, then Cavani coming back. This is before the injury. No, now as an form was to say, Felan men the ball or as a matter one game to myself because you are Abrante Wofano, Frank Garcia Loba. Or as a Branton, or as a lot of crosses here, Panty. So Frank Garcia Loba, you need Joselo to lead the lines. In a midfield, Mad being here, Branton Wofano, Chomeni, Valverde, Camavinga, and Jude Bellingham just sitting in front of them. For me, a continuity and a very bold player, no confidence. I think Coach of Carlo Ancelotti also on the boss on bench Rodrigo, player Branton from Brahim Diaz, with Vinicius Junior, another Joselo up front. Now, Mad want to one line up, one shape up very well in that particular game. So a game for me, should be. I'm seeing a double chance for Girona in this particular.
I know Barcelona dey kakra bi na fe me nko se Richie do.
Say actually Barcelona game no oyaza game no very interesting yepa and actually the lineup on go to mode room. Actually Abrante from Mark Andre ter Stegen, Jack Cancelo, Jules Koundé, Abrante from Bardi, Christensen. I go to mode shape up the defense in the midfield area. You but Abrante surprisingly will push Abrante from Rafinha into the midfield. Gavi and then Ika Gundogan will make up the midfield. And Awenya Yamin Lamar, Lewandowski, Ja Felix Mo, what to shape up the Barcelona defense and another up front in the one. At the heart of the defense for Sevilla, you know the good old Sergio Ramos coming back, and Abrante from Sergio Ramos. That can only say Bibri. Sergio Ramos, Juan Gordon, Abrante from Eric Lamela, Ivan Rakitic, what to more in this particular game. In any time there Sevilla would want to cause an upset in games over one, you can't tell me that every game name Abrante from Yusuf El Nazir in such games. And maybe so injuries Abrante about to now. Or has to affect Sevilla yepa. And once again, he was out with injury. And we're 2 months and found my team of Sevilla. And has also of course 1 yepa. Look at the game of Barcelona to boy. The only minus for Barcelona team there, in as much as we control the dynamics of the game, one goal scoring conversion or form. Because in games Barcelona to my bunny and or has Barca will concede. But in a Barca will concede, Barca were not able to score. So one game more boy. In the last 2 games, we took money against Vigo and against the last team over that was over the midweek against Mallorca. I think against Mallorca. Look at the goals about to concede. So if you're not conceding,
2-2, no.
Yes, if you're not conceding now in the last 2 games, you conceded 4. That's about 7 goals in that road. About 7 goals in that road. As you win such games, you need to be scoring. But in that game, you want better from Robert Lewandowski in that particular fiction. I think that, or as I was doing one more Muslim body year, the only minus for Barcelona was the scare injury Abrante from Rafinha. In the one team, as one guys wanted to a pro because in the Pedri is out with injury. Abakada they are playing very well, so you don't see that Abrante any influence in the team. So what game? Players need to be moving around, so they have to push him into the midfield. I think the Barcelona were a good team, but the lineup of coach of fans Xavi Hernandez Cruz Oyen, which sometimes are questionable. He's winning games. That is why Barcelona fans want one question. But so Saturday or lose games he will come under a lot of pressure.
But that's a bebre pa now. And what the remu honom no. Mama kwase Richard one for kakra and to us so Manchester United. And once again against Crystal Palace. Now Wolverhampton Wanderers against Manchester City no. What they not so to me at the account. Yeah, well, visitor Kessia power hanum say they be our bar my show near very hot and untino we Sir Richard we are about come and some kakra na fe local news me na be ye ni nyina from Media Mad Dreams FC de be Bed Power Premier League ni nyina no ye na di home community no twen ye ba na ye meto aso en friend for Sir Richard
Miss Ruby.
Ye ni nkomo. Mr. I'm Rabat yanko.
Be 3 minutes baby me de kan nyina bom na jeze because Manchester team no aye team aye so de nyina ho keka ho nsem.
Man you team na dey. Aye. Me Judy.
Miss Ruby, Manchester United against Crystal Palace. I think that this one fixture over the years, yeah, in Shadanya Ding and from Manchester United babies. But Manchester born now Roy Hodgson and a T-bencher, yana sometimes a ding a crowd in Manchester. The last time I was Old Trafford, almost back cause upset was 2020 and 2019 and 2020. Now Roy Hodgson and the T-bench. Into this time around now, or say about Manchester United or about Old Trafford no. Idea a bit more difficult at the Manchester United, but idea about Manchester United. Confidence no akosoro. No man was said this particular game no bet me win say just last game boy Manchester United and Crystal Palace and a boy and win by 3-0 and so and a Crystal Palace coming into this game no got 3 games soon to me any win and so on and looking at some Manchester United are winning the last 2 games after sending your man to me Shadan and Famano. Now Crystal Palace in the last 3 games are onya win no. Now when you put it on a measurement platform, likely say Manchester United a bit me win this again. Miss Ruby Zebekaya before Roy Hodgson ever before Crystal Palace team no. Then your man Shadan Koye and Fama Crystal Palace team no. Papa a friend say this Arsenal legend. No. Coach before Roy Hodgson.
Okay, well, Crystal Palace. Patrick Vieira.
Say that Crystal Palace almost direct football no more or the flare kakra album or the free flow kakra album and Miss Ruby Amfa. Why? Because the kind of players are no more no. Players are not direct football no and a favor more no. Because when you have a brantier friend say Mark Gray or Honomo, when you have a brantier friend say Ayu Honomo, Jordan Ayu Honomo, Miss Ruby, you don't need to say Obabe introduce free flow football and so Honomo. Try and sit deep, remain compact, and try say Obe throw ball no in behind opponent now on the bono. And you bet me to Rock Hodgson by no or Bessie Sanyo Macra. He reintroduced the direct football. No Honomo now bono and no enema team from Crystal Palace. Yeba be season no omutimi ewie a year sa no. And Miss Ruby, Manchester United coming to Manchester United no. Last season, Eric Ten Hag be for a team no. Then your man Shadan Koye Manchester United. Utimi boa Manchester, Manchester United etimi edge trophy ho. Before the season no, now busa Manchester United fan. Ubusa football fan bia say Manchester United betimi age league and then put top for mbema. Obi catch you say it is very difficult. But Ten Hag to me yes ade no. So coming into this particular season no, now also ade players kakra kan ho no be expect say and start season na nka Manchester United movie. But the start season your man Shada Nkoye. But obi onya to was monitor Manchester United team no before the season and now during the preseason e bia be hu the reason tia na your man Nkoye Manchester United. Player ba kwa Eric Ten Hag use ni year pa during the preseason was Kobe Menu. And where Kobe Menu role of the man Kobe Menu na. It is the same as Oko Madrid Tony Cruz. Say Tony Cruz you know ma role near the man no. When they are attacking we use the Tony Cruz be city deep kakra. Na onu mom dey throw ball no. Edema midfielders na attacking midfielders ne other attackers are on one no. The same role na no the man Kobe Menu. And the na interesting say or young but in a turnout to be a Manchester United defending and you could see say the player was defending so well. Eti abranche ne prayer no e be a big blow edema Eric Ten Hag. So na ma Eric Ten Hag go hu the onye bia so you started season no you could see say Manchester United attack here 6 players up front. But when they are defending you could see say midfield no at the house countless number of people criticize Casemiro. But Miss Ruby criticize Nenye because Casemiro that we knew in some years ago no say and no matter what giving him a responsibility as a lone number 6 so no can control midfield honum no can ensure the defense no Miss Ruby it will be very very difficult. So not the problem how to solve the problem Manchester United midfield problem na no Miss Ruby na very simple to get another defensive midfielder and to get another offensive minded player. When it comes to defense, Osai Gunu Timia partner, Casemiro, and so on, And that was what we saw against Crystal Palace, no? Yes, Eric Ten Hag, Eyusu, Amrabat as a left back, and Otaske, no? Say anytime a Manchester United move forward, Biano, on free left back, no me ura if you on na Mwama Casemiro, and so him and so and Casemiro be will prove it. Say when you give him the chance to move forward, that he can give you goals, he can give you the assist. And before Casemiro, Ebebano, not the only player are you responsible for say on your assist and for my team no was that of Bruno Fernandes. So the inclusion of Amrabat and then no Miss Ruby idea Ebeboa Manchester United team ni papa. Ebeboa ama Abrante fence Casemiro etimi akọ nanim. Ama that attacking talent ye wonu mu no watimi akire. And again ebetimi aboa ama Abrante fence say Bruno Fernandes watimi aye free. Because Bruno Fernandes Manchester Bobo I could see say edu watimi be city deep kakra ebeboa in a build up no. By this time around no with the inclusion of Amrabat no I think say ebetimi ayi adeswa kakra e dey free into so this game against Crystal Palace the Miss Ruby ensure that difficult Emma Manchester United BSA and ye be who goals and so
that's a midweek the na bia by train na bia okay
so I prefer say who say Martinez after the statistics we piako buy
Zando Martinez sure
so problem na midfield nko na defense no so problem kakra and so hono and I prefer say ene onyisu Harry Maguire Mizu say Harry Maguire say pressure on so.
Or John Evans bebo. Evans na bebo.
John Evans is a good back. The speed no from.
John Evans na bebo. Maguire dey on kan okra. Oh Maguire dey
on the high line with and Crystal Palace they are direct to.
Sure.
And they were missing Abrante fence Eze. Last game boy. That was why who say that attacking threat no.
Yes,
and this time around Eze Oba.
Okay.
And only the engine of the team. Miss Ruby so with Harry Maguire no and inclusion of Amrabat no I think say pressure no and my defense this will be so Harry Maguire he can play
okay
so I think say yeah quick win yeah easy win
okay
Manchester United Kakrabi on Manchester City against Wolves. Miss Ruby Manchester City they are coming into this game with game lose against that of Newcastle and we all know Pep Guardiola a manager bakwa they are on pay ekurani defeat. So Pep Guardiola will lose in the game or they babe this game we know not just the Wolves and the assemble no papa especially in a situation whereby almost so 4 games in all competition almost any win bia Wolves team na ngaza miss be since last season na nyɛ that all strong esa and almost lose almost key players last season now because when you talk about almost in from build up to the attack on the crew team no pa na Ruben Neves and Matthew Nunes and normally you see these 2 players ninya and players are almost form so mewura so Miss Ruby and your man and Sheda and Koye or Hosa Joe Gomez go find buy and he's a good player but because he's new in Premier League you know your man Sheda and Koye and so for man sa and so hono and no Manchester City team no so almost lose Rodri and so but Manchester City losing Rodri though it will have an impact our team no so but impact na enye kase bebre especially omo against Wolves and your man Sheda enkoyo maybe ebi Abrante Fence Kovacic and as ebi a Calvin Phillips and eba be wura mu hono that kind of passes Rodri ejina mo de be man maybe ebi a ehu sa but with Kovacic and
I thought that he was injured. I mean so aba back there.
Kovacic
aba okay
last game I think
Baba be home okay
Aba when Kovacic is playing as a number 6 one thing about team the amawa ebia Rodri ebe limited kakra defensive solidity and the same thing as Calvin Phillips so that of what defensive solidity and so more and I think say losing Abrante friend say Kevin De Bruyne and there I think so manya I know I do that
all right.
We have Foden is there and also Abrante Matthew Nunes and so betimi abon and also they have other players betimi ayesa adwuma so honum so I think said this particular game no there Manchester City and so a win and so hormone and Pep Guardiola miss you at the bia first who say first Pep Guardiola call for player bia where that's where defender where that's where keeper where that's where winger or hwade odi kan hwe ye say we good on the ball pa before answer but this time around the Jeremy Doku aba hormone ko hu say there be for say obetimi awini more glory sir do baby e was say not all the time na okay say player we call team amen kon fa like for like emfa emra because time Kevin De Bruyne epra no ohun say dabi I have so many attacking minded midfielders so why shouldn't I bring Abrantia friend say Jeremy Doku man maybe replace this
Mahrez
because the Mahrez the ball no ball a different from Jeremy Doku the
okay.
Mahrez is good on the ball and I feel so no had a powerful left legger or Shiteko Simuseya but Jeremy Doku was a derby with Jeremy Doku no even Kai Walker knew on he can play as a number 2
okay
so or the neighbor and feel for the honor obetimi as Jumana na Mahrez no so why shouldn't he go for Abrantia friend say Jeremy Doku and so on so I think say you're more Pep Guardiola
okay
but so pay what he is doing, you know, because players need be a quick Gondogan Mokono. Necrofor were thinking, say, a beer Manchester City team, no, or my didn't be back from Kakaba. This we are starting season, you know. Or about 6 games, Premier League games, or Mulusu,
okay,
and or call for the 7th Premier League game, Premier League, so yeah, starting game, and so on. So we are more Pep Guardiola Manchester City team, no, Abaso, and I think, say, this particular game, no, they will beat me. Yeah, maybe a beer. Wolves bet me as go because Wolves though they have not been performing, but at least they try say to me win Krana. So my prediction here maybe 4-1 for
Manchester City.
Yes, 4-1 for Manchester City.
Okay, Sir Richard, me dasi bebre pa.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Mame kwana fei men koma dicey akwaba na on a fin kran aba beto ye wo Cape Coast anum say o onua FM onua TV ho no wo obeka yen say o type sry ba feed ye sim say oba ha cha fa she mete say as oba town kakra ba ye 1212 ba wan fa ha me ma dicey akwaba na fei ye ni nkomo kakra me say obepa so beka kakra bi wa mo no nsem ni mu na fei Jabe fie na ya baba be hwe nsem because me dia makopie mu wo Guinea Dream Service wo Liberia nebo for akwata no ne hat to for game no enye easy anu Accra Lions ko ye adwuma kakra obrekum Chelsea for ho ye ni nkomo na fe ye nto asama na kwa aba na ye hye nkomo na say good morning champion Dicey boko there
morning Miss Ruby
Vivia fine
but please on record
I watch no ama ho and any problem information and that's a wrong information. So yeah, but with microphone in hair. Aha, for them metonka. Now ni ha. I make sure already Friday ni be on. I do be so who
boys in the base but I remember.
Well maybe on. Call me who cobblestone. Cobblestone what media with your buy pomba town but all the men who wrong information Osman wrong information now the buy yeah nothing no right I see as a baby abusia for now yeah and cran see about call nso na turn as 5 and California money ade and you to New York now
I think in
Zao
ba online dey bia ye ne fa wo abani mana de we wo be ye wo de nyama botutu ye na at least in sunuta won so botu mu nya baby over apart from that is it because in sunuta zo yankopon na wa hyehyɛ no one na breeding na
sure better ti painful na wasom to ne ma ye ho
na e bia nya ne so I think one thing I normally yet I we prepare ye nya nankasa say ye ne gadgets na so ya ntitima I think there be a problem over
okay right I am on nsem no minim say be person be kakra minim baby a de be fa kakra na fe me ne wa na be hwe fi local news ni mu nyina nti no ye hwe kakra foreign news ni
okay foreign news nze manka stories be 3b then maybe match 1 or 2b but may quick maybe in the next 5 minutes I'll tweet trending stories are good okodo Victor Osimhen Miss Ruby per my checks what I know pan there no way fu bebrebe na yenhu with this coconut 10 are all by na I don't think that when or shasifi yes if you are shasifi pa this is what I know so okay last season what boy season we are on Oji the top scorer and one thing that came out in your day this was a secret le creep our France with Denisi was it Tugwa. After the season, PSG was a whooping 200 million euros. Was better than per Victor Osimhen. But one thing that we know De Laurentiis for, the one bought Victor Osimhen and encouraging one more one time. And so until recently, and I would what is so what a won't be free for that amount. At least Emma on Kokra, yes, he's under contract, but let him be aware that at least PSG for war pen another team be a bar or better what anything Napoli set up in him. And so it is one thing that on ma nubu free elho. Then the other thing is one my Victor Osimhen and Nankasa Ninuan Shadan Onje. Hey, currently minim set here De Laurentiis but catch my man for the another the Napoli for the day. On ye Victor Osimhen agree 2 years contract.
Sure.
Oh, what it was not true. And so these two things the crampon na Oma entourage na Victor Osimhen and Kasana no boy food that out. And moreover, he has been the hottest cake. Teams be brave pen. You're sure that say Richie Cranaman you win yana crank up. Nka obutu one. I win yana crank up. So it was something that occurred that step because this coconut and other stuff say I heard Napoli one TikTok handler. They normally like these things. And even one a brofo another a white skin colors in crampo what I was on they put animals and other stuff. And the TikTok now can some funny thing be what I would joke just to create content and also make money. Until on your day they want to denigrate him or another anything. So for me I think that was the main problem. Then the third thing there I think one manager and so his management or managerial problems kakra. Because I heard they were one last game Krampo Nazi the way they were their relationship towards him was I didn't like it. As a manager, we know how some managers are able to cope with one players Nazi, but the way he manages them too is a little bit of a problem. And so I think that on Nawama and they say Victor Osimhen, he's not too happy. We saw him go cry one last game no more Krampo. He was not too happy. Players in the Benin was celebrate with him, but his reaction was not too good. Victor Osimhen, we know him last season. No Shegola, the ecstasy that you see from him, it wasn't seen that much. And this is also well in there. And sure January, but I'm confused him De Laurentiis here. Minim sa na ne big place na Anton wono. And Kalidou Koulibaly prizes how ban no he will make sure the ball chuku munsu nyina ansana. And I think that is one thing that Napoli is watching ye. Because yes, in as much you want to keep your best players, but once one time fan just so. It was just recently in last season go to watch the Scudetto. Oh. And look at De Laurentiis how he parted ways with Spalletti and other stuff. And so for me, he would have to also look at those things so that it will help Napoli. Now the second thing, Barcelona. Man, in recent times and now previously there, Barcelona club referees will favor one. It was something that I don't know whether people had that information that there were another way. Yes, on the face of the referees in one officiating, is it? Sometimes you will see those results and now these decisions are what funded on tank. But we normally say in football that sometimes it's very normal to experience those things. But in Pimprin, this refereeing scandal is it. I think that it has given those things that people were thinking there. Barcelona na what are now one thing that we would want to see in there, it is not wrong there about consult a referee if you want any information. Now in Abrochi, probably maybe because of monetary wise in maybe an abna no coffee one time yet. But I know that Echo Abrochira, they have referees that they consult. They give them the technical advice, especially every season. They are warrior reforms and warrior renovations and warrior reforms in their amendment. the better word is
amendments. Yeah.
Amend the one rules in
yeah.
They would have to educate the players
sure.
as well. And if you want to educate players, you don't need coaches to
There be
them, especially when it comes to the rules.
Of course, of officiating the referees now.
But as I also one and as I a problem or benny there, the person in question now when we contacted him, he was at the helms of affairs. As at 2001 to 2018, he was there, and I think that's a effort obia need decision obotum what affect games and other over the ability to appoint referees are the onombamboye who consultant in terms of that technical refereeing area in here and every year bia I think we're a problem. And my awful wall ne crown pony day. Why brought up any J Juma 2018? Why na Barcelona's would the wood chase was man.
Okay.
So about 7.5 million euros now would you would J 2018 and damn time in Sana Papani Fiho. And that has raised a little eyebrows. So Barcelona would have to be very careful. Now, one thing that they can do is maybe if they can get these technical documents, and Papa knows them one.
Okay.
Or on every year there. This is the amendment that they have made. So this is what you have to do. But even that's a grand problem because it will be like a conflict of interest. Because you can't be at the helm of affairs.
Yeah.
Our position.
Sure.
Now, as an Emma Barcelona
information,
advice and other stuff. And you now so they won't accept those things. So quickly, maybe because of the local news in town, my uncle matches new. I think Mourinho Crampos or break.
Roma, Mourinho break. I don't know many Osman Hagidi. I said the squad Roma won and your bad squad. Debbie. Now I was said Jan was shell 4-1. Oh no.
But say a catcher and one thing that he will refer you to in the past glories. When you be sent up now or kada Roma crowd Europe won't call back-to-back final that.
Arsenal are the worst defeat of his career.
Of course, I also accept.
Yeah.
So I was just casting my mind back. Let me be some other Mourinho game new Gweneja na. And one thing I was also asking myself in there, or Mourinho ya Yemen in previous times. Minim say Mourinho is the first manager by cancer or England or I must say most points 95. And Sana Guardiola Babeni Centurion and 100 points.
Yeah.
And before that, in a Portugal crowd, when you put to side, I think 89 or 88 points. He amassed that one. When things wow, of course Spain.
Yeah, Madrid. Yeah,
was the same Mourinho.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at it and I'm saying. Probably maybe boss or cheddar or Corey writing the books. Probably so Belgian national.
Uncle national team be don't quite Juma.
But apart from that is it. Now the games are over. Tottenham versus Liverpool. I think a game the FKK or a game no. But as a crowd Angie Postecoglou was a squad the flexibility or team how they are able to attack. Now I heard in the build up, one thing that he does very well. Say if they are building up from the back, what he does in there, he would want always to play through Bissouma. Bissouma will be the pivot. Okay, that's on fire. Then he will let Poro invert. Now I can't join when you have two pivots so that they will be able to build the ball from the goalkeeper to the midfield. But these two players and also on fire. One thing that he does to bring James Maddison,
okay,
so that he will be able to progress the ball very well. But in him one now he likes to bring his fullbacks, the left back, Udogi.
Okay.
He comes to the front. I'll join Mawunya either front four another front five, so that he will be able to give them that flexibility. It is a defender Tottenham Hotspur for one team now becomes very difficult. You don't know whom to pick out, and I think it's one thing that it's helping Son. That okay. Also Otum or finding the feet because you know Son. One thing that he thrives on is that when you play the ball behind the defenders, he's able to run very well. When you give him time and space, he's able to run very well. And I think that is one thing that Liverpool would have to be very careful with. But Liverpool in question, a lot of things have changed. Meaning, if you ever cast your mind back at 9th April, 1 year snap 2-2.
Okay.
Lost any game until now.
Liverpool team no. Okay.
And one thing that has changed for them is how they invented Trent Alexander-Arnold in the midfield. And I think one thing that helped Jurgen Klopp and bringing in creative players and they will provide attackers.
Okay.
McAllister, because of the role I was a man, he's playing more like a defender.
Yeah, very deep. Oh.
And I think we're a suspect, and that is one thing that you would have to be very careful coming in against Tottenham.
Okay.
Because every recovery and any defensive aspect, sometimes
yeah, be slow,
sure, normally you won't blame him because that is not easy. He's just occupying, managing the role for them. Because every defensive midfielder and Wopper they didn't get. So quickly they had to bring Endo, but I think that Endo it will take a little bit of time for him to adapt. It will more fitting very well. I think it's going to be a very great game.
Okay.
One thing that Liverpool going into this game is that Abra will see Tottenham Hotspur when he stadium. They have never scored Liverpool before.
Oh, okay.
Sure. We see one new Tottenham
stadium no.
One share Liverpool. I know it's two teams now one.
Okay.
Manchester United and Liverpool. But Manchester can one.
All right.
So Liverpool they would have to be very careful. I think that the best option for one eye what I would if you catch in here goals.
Goals, okay.
Yeah, but so better take a risk upon so that I think Liverpool win on your but for me I will go for
goals now.
But to create what Girona and Real Madrid.
Yeah, ketwe bia na yebrefie na.
I think so I Real Madrid the way I see I was set up now it gives room for teams that what there why attack Real Madrid and Ubutu attack on so easily. But at Coaching, Minim said Girona so Obafa. I think Michel and his boys they are doing very well. Last season they were 10th. And I think this season they would want to progress. And they have done it so well. Say I heard they are Wobo 1-4-4-2. They don't have a lot of width. Say I heard Titi 4-4-2 now, you was 7-11 now. Say a defender and Kebunda or boy right backs now. Real Madrid they don't have that width in there. And so that those spaces are the spaces that I think that Girona can take charge. Now we take charge now. Now we'll find oneself on the width. One thing that they can do very well is to put in accurate crosses. Now say actually Rudiger, Real Madrid fans, and if they will be very fair to us. About the Rudiger up kakra. Normally so we'll cross the ball now is if the left hand side. Normally he wish to always be at the near post. So one thing that you can do in there, you would have to find the space between the center back and Rudiger. And that is one thing that Girona can do. If they do this, they can beat Real Madrid. But for me, I think it's a game Real Madrid will suffer. Yes. Even if they will win, it will be a 1-goal margin.
Okay.
I think the likeliest score 2-1 Real Madrid.
2-1 Real Madrid. Me da se bebe pa da isi na watene nka no ode kakra so from amanone nsem ni mu ye ba fie ye be hwe local news ye be start the free Africa for ne ho na ye the about the best power Premier League ne so Kastle 90.3 FM sini Robert Mensah Sports and eguso ye dey on the last day of the month of September me ba.
The real sports is here. Kastle FM 90.3. Kastle FM. Blending tradition with style. The Sports King.
Everywhere we go, people want to see me there, man. Everywhere we go, people want to see me there. Hey, everywhere we go, people want to see me there, man. Everywhere we go, people want to see me there, man. Baby, I have a Fabian and for Bessie, who me there, man. Everywhere we go, people want to see me there, man. Baby, I have a Kobian and for Bessie, who me there, man. Everywhere we go, people want to see me there. Hey, a brand so I'm running near me, dear, my baby, wonders. Everywhere we go, people want to see me there. A brand so I'm running near me, dear, my baby, wonders. Everywhere we go, people want to see me.
Right, dear Rana Fiantua. So incoming one thing that was shocked me this weekend is Madrid to win against Girona. Even when their form was nothing to write home about, they didn't lose in their last 3 games. Currently, Girona are in the form of their life. Note that they are also playing at home. And also note that Kepa, Mr. Shotter's possible hand is in goal post. There is no way Barca will cast out on Havertz. It's Yo, Mate. And I say, big shout out to Gabby, PMPW, Kahavet inside in Tranwa and Mr. Atokwamina inside United Abbey Emirates UAE. Lami Yama, I say vibes inside Abbey United Abbey Emirates. Okay, I say vibes, yo. More Hamobete. Belated birthday to my man at the moment, FKK, the best sports presenter in Central Region and beyond, but can't be no comparison as same. I'm paying inside Rainbow Total Filling Station inside Elmina. And I was saying you are loud and clear at Rainbow Total Filling Station with Michael Owusu, David, Celestina, Stevenando, Bra, and Ivy, all highly enjoying your show. Penny, Eddie Free. Penny Adebayo and hi to FKK. But that's be break. Good morning, Mr. B. The West defeat for Mourinho is not the 4-0 loss to Genoa. He lost 5-0 to Barcelona. And greetings to Atamils and Jonas from Agent Porfin. Nidia or the Abba. Now, Mourinho na seen the West defeat. They carry me at Genoa. They are not saying Mama first done from my excellent publication and station limited. Omo ahona be kwana fame or funny books of the best you no. Wakwa GB at the amount mathematics, English language, history, computing, religious and moral education, excellence, writing, readiness, creative art, award of people, Ghanaian language, science, social studies, coloring, numeracy, creative art, pre-writing, comprehensive reading in Ubenya be at the amount from crèche to nursery, KG, primary, JHS books no. Ebi wo hono me paint but body na call what be a bookshop na person ko fa be cotton wa obetumi akọ mu ye schools na person ko fa be school hono ma omo 9th package e de mamu ye pa omo na e de mother publishing mu ko deal directly with them no agent sembia kai se hono akọ certified NCCA textbooks no ubenya bi di akọ omo akra ko for idua omo osunya no bo ase kuma ase na Cape Coast line no 0594 003 091. Takra the lines 0593 985 891 and 0594 023 684. Excellent publication and station limited for Nkomo and amene edin. Obo so memu Vodafone SME mountain in ye. Ye boama eye nyuma hodo no atumi apagya ye pa. Fi no bi adwuma na very small. The money to me any at the amount, the medium size or a boy pajama the amount. And no Vodafone exciting activities, bit Vodafone Kastle bazaars, business management tips, and after Vodafone business runway, trade activations, customer visits, and after customer rewards and service discounts in Yano. Yeah, the air by signing up and they are Vodafone one business and get a whopping 50% discount. SME mountain in ye, Remo SME at Vodafone.com for more information. And I say free 0507 779000. Vodafone SME month. A good to great with Vodafone. Vodafone further together. Kivo hot pepper. Moko show. Mede amo hosam no beba later on. My hello can you sim na fe ni nkomo e wa hanom FC Mediama. How mo de ne SC Mediama. Mediama kwa kopie mu ewo eye Guinea. Wo mo kwa kosi akan ewo the CAF Champions League ni mu we eye second leg go but we dey group stage asem no aye kese. Coach Augustine Evans Adote. Papa no to me akasa. Na ocheche mafgega ba is that cheche mu ana. Ekwantintin bi omo fa so mutumi ekoya chese enye izikra na ocheche mpa se kwan na ewa ekwan na wansa na omukokodu ho no mtino ye ba kwakotie on the journey no okasa fa ho journey na kwantintin from Takwa to Guinea o say
and how you prepare for the match.
Well, thanks for being part of the show. Mediama Sporting Club, we set off from our base Takwa. It took us 2 days to get to Conakry. Change of flight, going through difficulties. We managed until we finally arrived at our hotel, Atlantic Hotel. All that I want to say is thank God for bringing us safely to our destination. And thanks also for the hospitality. Although we encountered some challenges yesterday, the route from the airport until we arrived at our hotel, going through a series of challenges, traffic. Normally when a team travels, before the team arrives, we know of a liaison officer or maybe a host personality welcoming the visiting team. The reception yesterday wasn't all that good, but all the same, we managed to comport ourselves until meeting here this afternoon. So all said and done, we enjoyed our journey yesterday. We arrived safely. Thank God we are here to train against tomorrow.
Okay, we and sama coach August Evans adverted to Jawa. Atetinia mania traffic e kwantin to omutwa ye. I flight change ni ade nyina bebe ma bremu. Omo the 2 days they go do Conakry. Ne nyina mu no or say preparation is on course. And a game no or can who same saying.
Oh well, preparation is almost set. As a coach of Media Mass Sporting Club, I have responsibility to bear, i.e., ensuring that Media Mass sails through to the next round. I mean the group stages. A win tomorrow will prove why Media Mass is representing Ghana, and a draw will automatically qualify my team to the next stage.
Okay, and watching you say as our say no mubusa on Vital and a call press conference no Vital to French international French no na ebuaye pa or say no mubusa as a pressure or Media Masoni I do not say pressure. Maybe 2 goals already in my basket too.
Well, we have 2 goals in our basket already. If I heard my player speaking, if my memory serves right, I heard is he under pressure or is my team under pressure? No. We are not under pressure. 2 goals in our basket. The home team is rather under pressure. All that we need to do is to make sure we qualify. So our mission here is to sail through to the next stage. Be it a draw game or win or whatever. We want to qualify automatically.
Boyan Sama coach Augustine Evans Adote Ede Atudwa. Kaisa 4 p.m. and a game no 8 Tudwa e wo Conakry. E me dey ma the 3-1 win and na Dreams FC so na kwa kodu. Woman so no ebebo game no and 4 p.m. or the CAF Confederation Cup ni mu. And also e won common no mo e dey no kopie mo Liberia ho na games no e ba so. E dai si ye ni nkomo ai tu reps so mujina Africa yi. Wo games ne ye ne ye nra mu na afei ye nhwe ye aba Bet Premier League no so.
I think at 4 p.m. na 4:30 games were pound from Europe but down. I think Nina's here almost big matches. But my always name Media Ma Horia. I think it's one game very interesting. But for me, voice I'm Sisiano, Coach Augustine Aduti. I'm a catch FKKCC. Probably maybe if they are setting the grounds for us to see that we feel like I'm fine chawando or quite team munaze.
Kastle FM 90.3.
Wedding as a cry. Nyako na kepe comfortability. Akwana would delay it's ban kakra. Nyako na bakacha and there. I heard when ebusu. And he has been part of football for long for him to know this. Must be even in the Champions League, it beats a big teams now. What call other side that when you bad them, you have to psych your mind. I want that mentality no. Or should I just show him that you're better than qualified? 90.3. And so one more 3 hours to cramp. It shouldn't be a problem for me. I think when is it Augustine and our coach Augustine for not to intend. Yes, you know a part of it, but for not to intend, then you can focus on the game. I think Horoya na yat one isn't bebre another wabo Africa ya kakra. But Miss Ruby on shada yin them bia.
No. I didn't know who sa.
Say everyone past 2 Champions Leagues our.
Okay.
One home games our one share more than
home games no share more than
2 goals.
More than 2 goals, okay.
And so the only thing I'll give you the records. Now say I had 2020, 2021, 2022. One game our ball first one year started Malian.
Okay.
I'm talking of their home game. We need 2 goals to 1.
Okay.
Now our ball against Raja Casablanca. One home game when we need 2 goals to 1. So 2 on a run through. Now our ball against Amazulu, our South Africa, or 1-1. And home game I was somewhere I will female with the group stage. Ball against ESAT on Lucy 1-0.
Okay.
That was 2021, 2022. So group stage of it. However, last season Champions League our boy when you walk away against Hawks, once with that game they didn't play. Now home game I was started the World Ball in the second group phase.
Okay.
As our group stage, we 1-1 against Asek Mimosa.
Okay.
Now we group stage, one home game against Simba was 1-0.
All right.
Now home game I was on Bobby, we lose 3-1 against Raja. Now one last game we against Vipers, we 2-0.
Okay.
So that has been their record from 2 seasons back. That 2 goals in it. We
2 goals. Okay. Oh.
The media might consider going. So one thing that they have to be guided against, that concentration. They have to be fully concentrated, 90 plus more than. That is one thing. Join me, they will consider last minute goal. I want to concentrate very well. Okay, one game I'll go against Nigeria.
Remo Stars.
One to watch first.
Sure.
But they conceded. And so they have to be very careful. Now that is the first thing that they would have to go in there. Apart from even the tactical aspects of the game. So they need to be guided by this.
As a Remo Stars, then I'm lose 1-0. And they are 1-1 on aggregate. No more call penalties.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm talking of time Grandpa will concede.
They go on, yeah. Concentration.
So they need to be guided against this concentration thing. Then one thing, the mentality I spoke about, the first one, they need to be psyched and prepared there. They would have to qualify into the group stage, and that is their ultimate aim into Sasha when games are about in the Premier League. You could see that Mediama they are fully concentrated on the
Africa
It won 2 games about last season. I remember the 2 games over when you 6 points.
Okay.
This season when you 1 point. So I drop in 5. And Ebisa Augustine Crampa they
Africa to qualify to the group stage.
Sure, that has always been what the plan has been for this season. They don't have any cause to lose this game. They would have to give us the qualification, either a win or a draw. That is one thing that they need to do. And I think you need a better, safer pair of hands. And Felix Chea actually be
a very good goalkeeper.
Very, very good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Against the backdrop, the best goalkeeper.
Of course, last season.
Yeah, sure. And I think this season not started. Yes, the Premier League. One shot and Nyama Wapes, but I think catch or Remona or Civis penalties are to the benefits. I think that one is we would give it to him. And
so Mediama to qualify, right? Vim no because I can't confirm much 2 goals, but some say to Mediama must score. Some say 2 now.
So that is the thing. So when I'm about Jonathan Sowa, and I don't know if Nana Kofi Babe will be playing.
Yeah, Babe will be playing surely.
It means they but Mante away from Medford.
No Mante, no, now you can't have Sempa. Mante.
Me one person be I believe there. Normally I'm in time injuries too, especially say me coaches are what I pay the system coaches in. I think I'm injuries into me there. Normally they believe in patterns.
Okay.
The patterns are say FK can bar. You
just follow it, yeah. Sure.
That is why I'm in Manchester for all problem, but only a case. So for me, I think that yes, we're injuries, but they have enough quality to help them, especially against the backdrop. Them is one shot and
okay.
So if they're able to score, one thing that they have to be guided in there, they have to be resolute. They have to keep their composure and the lasting concentration. If they're able to score 2, it will help them.
Sure.
They will defend very well.
Okay. Dream Saves into the 2-1 echo. Liberia.
I think Dream Saves is it. Once they are just enjoying themselves. Because one will be that. The pressure behind you on the work on the wolf, Miss Ruby, I don't think we will blame them.
That be.
And as a crowd football more Japan, there's a pressure you that. That's underdog. Well, me a short cramp put in your feet and a first round now.
Come be free.
And they have gotten to this stage. And I think it's very good for them. They way to go to the stage at the first time of trying. And they also have something to also back them. Just that, say, I heard the number of times Ghanaian teams was it 2-1. Was our call the away side normally it doesn't look too good for us. Yes. I think in the 9 times I the 2-1 I yezi figure na yezi kwan. It's only 4 times na yetu me qualify. The last one was Hatofuka Warrior in 2015 Hebetado.
Okay.
Meaning say kaya Olympic team be. I think Senegal team.
Okay.
Hebetado she won 2 goals.
2-1 waha.
3-2.
Away. Yeah.
That was 2015. And so probably they can take a cue from that. Double to when ya goes in, but who's if na agent him watching one day. I think they would have to keep their composure whenever they get in front.
At least I've scored almost 6 chances per and they true.
It's not as if they don't create the chance. Those are Western or those.
Even I can't spot them first leg, the chances are almost saying no.
And I think the Wolfima they would want to look back at chances now when you're now with sure. But if you have Karim Zito at the helm of affairs, you know one thing that is me to me Jesus Kakra with 2 teams no. Augustine are very experienced.
Yeah.
I am Karim Zito.
Experience
giving the under 20
of course.
The national team. He's like he's able to even against all odds.
Okay.
Proves us wrong. For me, I think these 2 sides in Nimpa Nezen Sling don't qualify a Dreams FC.
Okay.
But 2 teams in our qualifier, I won't be surprised. Maybe I gun of Winter, but I have 1 pay that won't qualify. But 2 teams in your Sufimo
and okay. Me that's very bad I see. And until the Mediama Sporting Club 4 p.m. Obe mine so Guinea, I'm 3-1 echo. Mediama lose 2-0, I'm a free mode. So I 2-1 B. 1-1. Mummy, I may a dream steps in so called Liberia and for Mom free Liberia. I'm free Sierra Leone, Bomb Park in your papenti, don't call a Liberia. And you as a woman supporters need Tino dreams. Mama, the agent what him on. Jolene Chumuko goes now for 20 and 4 p.m. games in never so. Empire the FKK here until Bompire never be town, but you almost be me on Wabo. Right, my friend and honey see now for Yamba the best power Premier League neso. Na MFC and also home common Premier League best power Premier League week 3 no. And also Nanra a chassis will Brekum Golden City Park, Brekum Chelsea Accra Lions. Panya, that's a 1-1 and a demo.
This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again. I don't see a day what dog can want. And DJ can want.
Right, and Robert Power Premier League week 3 no Esha see full time. Nice say. Adia Brekum Chelsea NFA Accra Lions 1-1 on the 10th minute na Brantia Bernard Kastle was still going to the mark Accra Lions and still on the 60th minute no Meshach a free year or to Canada Brekum Chelsea into 1-1 PM and a game snatch was so. But for a quarter or 3 p.m. Momoni Accra to folk nebo. Ochina Olympics Asia Gold Stars Legon City Sediana Stars Samates any bechem RT uni air Pando Heart of Lions. Now face 6 p.m. Ochina no Sante Koto Kone Karela United Eddie Aboso. Nab Enra Accra Lions mekai. So what ma kwota kwakobo 2-2 with media madia. Brekum Chelsea 4 yard but Oma manage Omanya points for
a very good game and very good result for Accra Lions. There, and the Wotu Mokwa will pick up that point, and it tells you the kind of quality Accra Lions will possess in respective, in as much as ever kind of one shot and knee big name stars one team no more. On here the Kotoko ever kind of the Baba Yayamo, another Baba Yayamo, and kind of had to folk war ebia. Apparently, and is a Abdulaziz Mo. These are guys that wear household names in the Ghana Premier League. You go to other teams, other players, Media Mass Sporting Club. You mentioned a branch of Jonathan Sowa. But Accra Lions in their first 3 games in the Ghana Premier League, they have given a very good account of themselves. Okwa Media Mati Park, Kapeke that vital away point, coming back to Cigar Cope, or eventually a neutral grounds for the 2 clubs. But a home for Accra Lions, and they were able to win by a lone goal. and I walk away to Brekum Chelsea winning that walk pick that point. And it tells you the kind of quality go tomorrow. And the table no that. Or as we talk about the top of the league table, no, the performance in each other bad. For me, I think that we're not about my game need to my film. This should be can be like team and Accra Lions. And back about 3 games, one losing games, and oh. Into the missing Gamba kickers and they are not a certain Kumasa Sante Kotoko. When you're a certain Accra to Foko, when you're Mediama Sporting Club, when you're Diana Stars. These Accra Lions say, I can favorite for the league. I mean, yesterday, top 4 of the business in count. Abakea. Top 4 or Premier League.
I finish about 3 games into no on ya Obia preview Obia wrong or Asian Fananka Huntino.
Based on the performance in the first 6 games in the La Liga.
About Joanna or Malusu point bay. And Kofani Ma on winning now. We were about draw 2. I will need back. Kawasem compare.
Catch on there. In Accra, have a better production mill. It's almost season year. They are still most of their guys out. But most where the Wafa project in the selection on that. Wafa and the bare 4-5 seasons based on Ghana Premier League. Yeah, but season we have worship.
Into our level, no, the yard, dear. The bank of Castle into league, you know, I got colleague in your BBR.
Monka League, no.
Oh, Castle League into my league in
the league. Into the whole conversation. It's around Accra Lions. Onye the league itself. Na say league is an area. But get 20 go for Amasi donye.
Okay.
But Accra Lions one performance and one standard.
All right.
For me, they are doing very well.
Sure.
Because these are clubs are. Semester season, Mediama is always a title contender. The top 6 in the Ghana Premier League. You add Brekum Chelsea to it, and the kind of quality what tomorrow Mensah Kefriye, Stephen Amankram. Look at one quality. They are household names in the Ghana Premier League.
All right.
So for me, I think that's a very good result. In their first 2 games with tomorrow, they have given a good account of themselves there. We tomorrow pick this vital point for me. Accra Lions woman and one guy woman league they infer around themselves. Other clubs will do what you.
Okay.
Imagine that and carry
oh, can you feel? We may board draw 2. Or I come board draw 2. Festival now. Would you see? Festival. Na me kwa dice one here na game no. Obi abo 2 games. O say yanka kotoko no ye we yanka euphoria be. No euphoria. Yeah, ma me kwa dice. Ma ye run na game ni mu. Ye run na game ni mu na. Yemra emeka ho asem na. Ene bofo kwa na eye heart to folk. We say the all cast them they are building the euphoria around them. Of course, yati ase omo nya de. Na nka kotoko a eno ye de wa bossa. Yeah. Okay, Mate Dicey. Yanko na bo fakata no game no so na yanko ya ni. Pada obeka bia mo bia usa ade no obi ye bi papa bi o league ni obi anya hwewa. Dicey, bo fofo se na omde house be ka fo mo. Wo frin kan na ba ye. Enkan fo so say.
How to focus it. One first 2 games and the fans and what ya bottle kaka. Especially session one pre-season. I was more on a result now. Goals I wasn't more one. I think one pre-season matches scoring 35 goals I will consider 5. So it was very good for them. Going into the season night if you there had to folk. They are what started it. But I mean I can't they be there. You can't be playing at Pobiman. Na and fam ba these pitches na enka there ebe benya results be brain. You know football now or little details here. Little details here. Na normally I yeta yeka ho asem. And the best coaches are yeka ho asem nyina. Oh yeah, nyaman kitin be pe na was beat the other coaches. And so for me going into this season na me feel that it will take some time for the players to find their feet. Oh, pitches now what our board only be a chin you won't have to fukia. But one shiny years are a chirisuna, it be a teams in how they have taken off, and that is one thing about the Ghana Premier League. So for me going into this game, 16 years ago, Nabofakwa, Nana World Premier League, they are back in. And say a position at win your CCR. Now 2 games or 4 points. Very good for them, a very good start. And Doma Menuaje, Wabra, Accra Lions also were better. Even with the last season, Accra Lions, I think before I World Cup, no one would have.
They started very well. Very well. And they say, can find a 4K, you come on, but you see, so in your point in Gua,
sometimes it helps because but for Aqua, I know that they want to stay in the season and I stay in the league for consistent years before Ansana say oh better or even the league they would want to do that. So it's a game that is going to be very interesting. Yes, Kopman as a next squad about to go with Kashala. More people are expecting them to put the balls at the back of the net. Obin Junior na Diondi more what they will put more ball out at the back of the net. One interesting thing about Hatofuk, when the friendly matches in as well show. You know, after even scoring 1 goal against Insuachaman, Obeshe Saba 6. You see, fair enough. Probably the opposition are ratio of friendly matching. Maybe it can't be compared to the Premier League.
Na Saba they say.
I agree. I agree there.
Oh, a team, man.
But you see,
and you met a Saba team.
So that is one thing that Hatofuk they would have to always look at. The whole racism they would have to be putting the balls at the back of the net. It's not as if they are not also creating chances. They are creating, but there was a point about no problem. But actually, one past I think 11 games are away now. It has been doomed for them.
I want to win.
They are not able to score, and that is very bad of Accra Hatofuk. And so going into the game, normal game me a little bit scary. Accra or someone. And but for also what can change now there. My heart is 1 point tackle. And one thing I like about the Premier League, Mecca Premier League and Mecca Ghana Premier League, it's say what to man know there. My man pick 1 pointer. Most often than not, your task.
Okay. Especially more Bruno.
Sure.
Hey.
But how to focus on one team, so Opeda would defy all odds. Are they able to do it in the ground?
Of course.
They've done it before. Media Mamma Nazina.
Because everyone they say, Omo can some more my show, so more ye die. Omo can show more one.
One can look at it. I think Tetenote.
Salif we did my right goal now. That one goal no Konya against 11 Wonders. No feel about heart, no.
That one was Bichim.
Okay.
It was 11 Wonders.
11 Wonders, okay.
I think Tetenote ye mistake be.
Sure. No more found ko share. That's true.
Okay,
one pet.
One pet. And that is hard to hook for you.
Sure.
So if they find their rhythm, and so that is one thing that Bofakwa would have to be guarded against. But for me, I think hard to hook in Yeshi and figure no more and more.
So has a free and free game no and
I won't be surprised. Okay. They would have to be guarded against anything, but Bofakwa would have to be very careful. They are capable of anything. Hard to hook can cause a surprise.
Okay.
But the likely scoreline will give me a draw.
Okay.
I think 1-1 or 0-0.
All right.
Great Olympics. Gold stars. What can you share down fine?
I will win bet my ba.
Maybe I will win. Yeah, it can happen. Because the confidence the gold stars of way to fine, especially winning against Kotoko. Now I like the way I won winning against Kotoko. 2 seasons back, Kotoko Kesha on 1 goal.
Yeah.
Then
last season draw.
And this season waiting watch one. I like the progression in their game. And so for me, coming into and what about Olympics, baby? Olympics into Mukankesha on water, but one year Olympics are about draw. Accra. I think last season.
Okay.
We played a scoring draw, and that will give Michael Osei and the boys in the Obutu Winya a little bit of an advantage over them. For me, Olympics won start the season so well, and they would want to also score. They have 2 games are in your win, but
that game no.
Probably it will be that.
Go Stars Special Olympics.
Surprised Obutu Winya that away.
Okay.
Lastly,
Kotoko Karela.
Dr. Prosper Nate Ogu also win. But you see, the team now won. Butelo Asamo.
Kotoko Hono. Muni Abutari sa.
It's a kind of first season now. Can you quote say the team is in process or a work in progress. So they would have to be calm. And champions are not built in the night and in the day. So it will come by time. I agree with him. But in the so probably different.
Sure.
But yes, I believe the squad of in the first season it's better than this one.
Oh, okay.
For me, that's what I believe. The squad now no one first season or better. It's better than this one. But fans are not ordinary fans, and one thing when you and share that thing, they will be measuring you against first one ever, no matter what. And so he has to provide the results. And that is one thing that he has to do. Yes, Matt, a lot of complaints. One for Baba Ayamombo. I don't think that fans and what per results is in coaching.
Okay.
I'm not too sure. The fans and what per results is in coaching. Maybe at some point he will integrate them. One thing I love about him here, he's a good communicator. He communicates very well. But you have to provide the results. That is the final thing that the fans want. Carriella, for the past games and what Bokumasa and Nancy were 2 more fine. I think we have a couple of draws in Europe. And so pressure will be on Dr. Prosper Knight to provide the result. But they will also have to be very careful with Carriella what game you. I think Kotoko they will
get the win.
Yes. The likely score line of a game 2 goes to 0 for
Okay. Mommy and answer phone lines no na yafa course na the other predictions na the FM or the other games ni mu 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 0244 408 354 0244 408 354 Media Money Dreams FC Ejina Africa Sanso and a Bet Power Premier League no so no dia etodwa e wo hono ma enya wadwenkyere e wo hono ye pa frɛ ne fa wadwenkyere fa bra 0244 408 046 0244 408 354 Good morning
Miss will be Van Dyke
SM
Otran
nyame adome hu ye pa SM
Miss will be maybe you kwayo
okay
na maka chao Sam ko fodo also in ska hot on fan wudi the chair support this yan won you kwai all one won't more Miss will be suppose to say a CI those one and Tottenham coaching on ye na in there Liverpool straight win na mum go fe bi ni o be won be fe bi on fe bi ana won Chelsea will lose Man U will lose na Man U yo che won yan wal kan wala team on for yan one wo PCD yan what's what start the league in waji yan okay no so aka for a unrob ordinary ba man over start of a pen oh me should be me
I say good morning me ba chodin baby o free okay mama shana me connect you na fe yantumi te won kana okay good morning aha pa cheti o
me say we say be afro
me pa cheti okay Mr.
Le match na we tina ko match no ko dey only 1-0 na yes very Christmas so ya sha tie you pese the last year see any better international supporters no ko pass I fact the referees no more dey say or mo should be the year say ya na no dey o nya ka no obi aso be kwa konya bi right
okay me da see ye pa ma me fa for front so na intimi to aso e wo honom good morning
Salaam alaikum.
Alaikum salam kom sheni
Miss Ruby
kom sheni etio
metun ka cha
pa mi hu so ache
ya de beyina wa chiwa shana mo chadel ka jende nura wo
kom sheni kula ko ani
Miss Ruby
kom sheni
ha to fo kribo friend ma cha wa shahi
o mo che 6-11 no
ina wani wana no mo bo
oh send
it phone dealers, taxi drivers, business, presenters, Ribobola, and never ever shine. Now, I'm a premier now. What about 2 matches? How shine? You know what?
Wango.
Now, I'm into the one to me, shall up and it's just nearly 8 now there. 2 minutes in your papa.
Okay.
Now, 11-1 that's now. Oh, yeah. Who criminal can know what I 1 day. When a lawyer mistake, yet to notice. On the answer.
And the name and the never see.
Hey, why you? How do you lose when you mean?
Medasi Repa come sending my forward for an affair to me and to us so na young choir name. Good morning. Yeah, I'm patching baby free. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Me pa chodin baby o free.
Hello.
Me patro dey baby o free.
Hello.
Oh, chairman.
Hello.
Baba dey understand bra bi na on enka 0244408046. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Subi.
Kenya me.
Miss Subi.
Me patro etio.
Me tia woni abusha for am woni
Yeah, just so.
Miss Subi kekla American about and match about some heart of folk. Omo momo dem pa omo nye said the last week omo koye no. Omo big kan wo ho mu omo akwantem yu akiri na omo ahye ho hanere. And na de omo nko omo hu na omo momo dem na omo win match no. Ene bi omo amukọ African so dem pa ebo ne ahodin ya dey ta omo ti se omo nyina mfa win amfambra ana
medase bebre pa Kenya me 0244408046 0244408354 friend of our adventure efa ebra mama fa ofofra ha say good morning.
Good morning.
Me ba chodin baby o free.
Within the Koku,
all right, it's you.
In the Liverpool, the Berlin by 7 goes to them.
Okay.
And I'm a general.
Okay. Miss Medasi Bebre Pa. Na Liverpool 7 no. Only a na kobo. Tottenham. Well, good. I don't Tottenham na kobo. 0244408046 0244408354. Mame for so good morning.
Good morning.
Me ba chodin baby o free.
Hello.
Ba chodin baby o free.
Hello.
Oh, chairman, I don't know why. Check your phone, mommy. Be our friend, what to hold. But what do check your phone, mommy? Now, you to me know any income. Good morning.
Hello.
Me patrodin baby o free.
Hello.
Oh, patrodin baby o free.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, Miss Ruby.
Me patrodin baby o free.
Hello.
Oh, chairman. Sembeni. Michelle, Michelle. Phone now phrases and one I'm no because as you see into Michelle in free her if you ho and no shena a year of phone year. Good morning. Yes.
No time
4 p.m. Okay. Medase bebre pa medase. Kivo hot pepper moko show ya de yaduane soup stew ebe ya da no ani kivo hot pepper no moko show pa. Good morning.
Hello.
Chairman, good morning.
Hello.
Mr. Bomodi understand brana twa phone ye Mr. phone na. Good morning. Okay, mama be you with the phone but kivo hot pepper ni moko show no na make am for the ama no spaghetti na be shit obe super stew eno ane kivo hot pepper na mekanfo edi amawo omode amawo nsanka bi na entumi emwa wo ye pa mo ye aduane aton ye wo size ahodo bebre kese ketwa no nyina no gibia ebetumi ye de aboa ye aduane wo fie jollof rice next Saturday ye aduane wo fie fa kivo hot pepper no efa ye bi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Me ba chodin baby o free.
Uncle Caesar to miss me and to my boy by heart and the master on the ring. The best of 2-1 eye.
Okay. Serious 2-1 straight. Wow, straight 2-1. Or the ama heart to folk enutino obia entron fanto down ho the ebesi no ebesi ene chairman me from good morning.
Hello. Hello.
Udin baby o free.
Hello, good morning.
Mpacho din baby o free.
Hello.
Chairman, Meshawa, wow, phone na wasa ohena oka ho asem. Ema Life Training Center. Baba bua na fe yet to me amma wanya eye adwuma ye pa. Ya baba be che okwan fa so aye mushroom production, organic weedicide, organic insecticide, and afi shower gel, azuma soap, fruit ice cream, fish pond, meat pie, donuts, cake, and afi biodigester ni nyina bi. Good morning.
Incoming Mrs. Ruby Adam.
Lami yama la say vibes.
Miss Ruby, me the whole game na me yen bia.
Me hui pa.
Mo dunya me Miss Ruby. And that young boy journalist one about what describe it as a near pa but one can ye or the ye ning na ni de. And that Lami yama wait the 16 years. You know, man, Sergio Ramos away the 37 years, Papa Pinion, almost no home. Into no echo, Spain, 16 years boy,
or start in Barcelona. Ghana had 37 years, able Division 1. And so that's myself 1 2 new flow. Rami Yama, why any me? And I'm saying, and Porto, efficacy me now. Monko Madrid straight win. Se Pesicana Pede, here to Abrabuma, Madrid Mumbo straight win. Girona win or draw.
Okay. Medasi very pa, medasi na. There was this photo na security anra. Mra la mi yama na oswa na classico. Oye abo boy na enkra ye de omo ye di place in chain. No wa so Ramos nsa and yesterday if I do the Ramos. Good morning. Me ba chodin baby o free.
Hello.
Good morning. Oh, Asemo. No, Kai say my life training center and I'll be corner of Finyami Aduma on the 10th of October. Yet to me, Ababa Betra, my when you won son, where Duma. Idea, you have a cho, Nema Makumaku edu 250 to spend a wootia. No Ababa just anti. Ye we have my pen drive program, no was Suko Fia. While bet to me, I share now sign at the Suya Denibim. No be rubbish be no saka kai home. If I see my certificate at the account. 250 this now bet you untua ne untua no chena on the 10th of October ruba bedrua and I'll bet you and memo be am from uncle senis kan fan komo bia na emom no for number when register with dino see an upon ya adma on the 10th of October no o ba a training way ebi but my dear na friend 0549 052 397 0549 052 397 na Ima Life Training Center for register with Dean on the 10th of October. Baso our Top Yard Event Center, Ben Chapel Square, 9 a.m. Na Shasia. Good morning. Hello. Right. I'm mention of yan wrap up on the show no. Na yan pon ya aduma. Ya besan ya shia na afia to me atwa. So chairman, me fa time bia so nya ade a me ton kan nti mo de na kwasan bra biem na yan to so. Good morning.
Hello.
Me pa chodin baby o free.
Hello.
Dabi, Michelle, meet me and farm and coffee. I offer for a hand say enough for to me and to us. So good morning. Pony. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
The patch didn't baby or friend free.
I got the one PR on the magazine.
The patch it's you say.
Munia, your friend of my team, you know, and the friend of my man say,
yeah, I discuss ye pantina and the answer down cost no bad. Sorry, I bet you the amount.
My Adomo de Olobado and then 3 o'clock about 5 cities.
That's it, pa. I don't have information from Wednesday. Your boy Chase and don't worry about sorry. You best sign Eddie, your boy Chase, your ma, a for who said ye and your matia. Right, I don't know. Mamma Sanka was here me at my Monday on the 2nd of October. No, idea, the National Air Cyber Security Awareness. No, you sign Eddie Air Bro BM or Air Cra, a Rage, College of Physicians and Surgeons. I want the Eba Monday, 9 a.m. Not your chassis. But what the other channels, mammy, so bet me a corner face. Ayenimdie onso atumi akwa GB na yatumi akwa enimie pa na kai so pese obe partner na so pese obe sponsor ya but more than friend 0303 972 530 and 0303 972 531 afin penfo anye wo so kai so betime remo email no so ncsam2023@csa.gov.gh na afin yanko yanim Cyber Security Authority securing a resilient digital Ghana. Sapepepe and it's Antony. They will see non Konya boy, ya kwa joy, na fe, ya kwa fa news fan, no, yet to me also Eddie Atwa so na, yet to me acquire name. Daisy. Yeah, sorry, so final words na yet to me akoba say they can do dwa enran we di nkomo ano and then so dwas friendly game no Cape Coast Stadium here at 3 p.m. Omo any Holy Stars and airbo 5 cities and omuji gate into court. Now so ekoko teacher be antimi kon kan honum tino 5 cities Cape Coast Stadium honum na game no ba so. That is here call.
About 3 p.m. 90.3. Yeah, but the game media ma war against Horoya now. I think Horoya will be free gate. And yes, free gate. As they want to qualify at all means. So media would have to be very careful. As I said, concentration is very key. We'll keep on concentration. I think tactics is Augustin Dote and his technical men is I think they will be able to do a dream safety. So you want best of luck that if they are able to qualify, it will be very good for us. But Morkwan Mamma birthday in Fama my papa. Mr. Eric Crunch.
Kastle FM 90.3.
Mr. Yamini Shra, Maziman ye pa, Yankopan, Enympanoso, on Tonodo, as a ye bia, Nazan is a bosombia, Yankopoma, Onion Shraman, na on mamma. Waka name man, I was out to name Bias Yankopon on your man, Miss Ruby.
Yeah, that's a bit pie. Do be see and some of the adults ye shaman there better so adults ye pa no Kaisa weekendi idea the women's super cup and why the whole stemne bro and then so to us ba man the results in yabe bro sanso and the idea KGL Foundation and a 17 regional championship and the hun komo ye pa team central akwa kodu kumase ye Empire Thai boys nechi Monday ye ba ho results in yano ye de beba ababe somo ye de wasi ye konis ni fa fatwa so e joy Medin Ede Miss Ruby Adams FKK Nab NFA Sir Richard Otiomu Nanka Daisy every Onua FM Onua TV Ewa Krabe Kayensa Kwamne Suma na Dama Ekopie mu live on Facebook Yede wasi koswa neti Kastle 90.3 FM